where I am broadcasting from. Thank you for joining us. Morning. Thank you for joining us. This very moment, right here from our homeland, Radio Biafra, here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Mochineke. We move. Thank you, Zudo. Thank you, Ezemeri. Thank you, Ezembochi. Thank you, Ezehunanya. Thank you, Ezomema. Thank you, Chineke Ndi Biafra. Thank you, Chineke Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, Chineke Ipob. Thank you, Chineke Ndi Nnanna. Thank you, Chineke onye scatter all over the world. Shina Radio Biafra chikota anyị. Nara ekele maka ndị na-agba anyị ụkwụ. Nara mbuli elu maka disobedient to court order. Nara ịja mma maka n'ihe ọ na-akpọta na court Nigeria, ọwụ na court Biafra. Imeela na ndị senti nyere anyị bụ ndị lawyers. Imeela wee kwado ha maka oge dị otu a. Ha wụ sent. Nara ekele maka ịkwado ndị dị otu a. All our lawyers are special. Anyị ga-akpọ ha akpụ n'ala Biafra. Special. Ihe a niile bụ gị nyere ha. Gị nwa nyere anyị lawyer nda. Onye dịkwa ka gị. Hey, you cannot get justice in their own court, in the hands of your oppressors. Chukwu abịa makwa ibiri ndị iro aka n'ala. Ọkwa ha sị anya ga-enweta justice. Ọ wụ igosi ha n'ọwa IPOB n'ọgụ ọgwụchi ha. Ọkwa anyị nwetara justice. Ihe ha na-eme ọ disobedient to court order. Did we secure justice? The answer is yes. We give you glory. Not even the justice. Justices, I secure several rulings on our favor. Thank you, Ezemeri. Oh, the now again, I say, cannot take a shame with it, ruling, shame with victory in the hands of your oppressors. I am going with IPOB. I got force through the help of our God. And we must secure it. And we have secured victory. We are now defending our victory. Some people don't know. Thank you, Ezudo, because you did it. Thank you, Ezemeri, because you have energized IPOB to stand in this time. Thank you for opening our mindsets. Thank you for blessing us more than when our leader was here with us. Because we don't know that you bless many of us like this until they kidnap our leader. We don't know. So many things that people are doing now, they are surprised. How are they doing it? They don't know they can do it. We thank you, Ezud. We thank you, Ezemi. We thank you for using this time to prepare us. We thank you for raising up our enemies. We thank you because you will still allow more enemies to come up. Because you have equipped IPOB, spiritual and physical. Narekele na-ebuchi oge na-adịghị anya Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta ma ọ bụrụ na ịgbalicha ukwu Nigeria, ịgbalicha foundation ya, ọ pụta igwe ya gwa anyị ebe anyị ga-akwaga, anyị akwaga Nigeria ebe ahụ ya ada. Imeela Ezudo na-ebuchi n'aha gị chi ukwu okike abịa amara hụrụ ime ihe niile we have prayed. Ise. Hey, Chineke mee the other program aka hey. The other platform, Facebook is attacking it. That I'm not. Why are they attacking it? Hey, share it wide. They have cut off this one. They have cut it off on the Biafran Times, London, and some other platform. I am using that one to go live there. They have cut it off. They have share it. Let us deal with them from this side. Please join as you are listening. Join this, follow this page, Homeland Radio Biafra. That is where I will be coming live from this time. Facebook is attacking everywhere they see my face. Thinking that I will be cooking coconut rice for my enemies is impossible. I cannot do it. There is no way I can give good food to our enemies. Facebook, you are dreaming, not me. Thank you. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ipob. Ipob is in Aniri. and here is a local government in Ojiriva province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster. I am here in Biafra land. Thank you. Let us move. But it's a Jofo have paid much sacrifices that IPOB members cannot even pay. After the invasion of the house of Nnamdi Kanu, who else did the Nigerian army invaded his house and massacre people? And is Barrister Jofo still resolute? The answer is yes. Is he still securing victory in Nigerian courts? The answer is yes. Now, how come somebody is now seeing somebody that want to attack such person, somebody that have been living in his comfortable home in Finland? You are now jumping up. Yes, yes, he should do it. Why is Barrister Jofo coming into the issue of IPOB? Are you mad? Is Barrister Jofo barrister of PDP? Is IPOB lawyer? He have the right to get message from our leader because of this very time and give to us. The one our leader asked him to publicize, he will do that. They respect our leader more than even IPOB members. The lawyers, they honor our leader more than IPOB family members. Are you aware? I don't even want to put some. Did you understand? Now, how come that now send message protesting against the plan of the enemy? I don't know what is I need to. I am blocking my flag. Okay. Thank you. All right. I don't need to block my flag. Very important. In a boom, flag. We move. Flag at this bomber. Elivian, I like you be a gap of time. My soul, Olivia. Leah with the Nigerian plate number and Biafra passport inside Nigeria. Leah flag Biafra Nala was rigged with the criminality. Federal government said the person whatever. Can bury a Biafra flag again, which is fine now. Me may allow. Did you understand? Don't mind my environment. I wasn't. There is a place where I am. That is how I am. Did you understand? So you can see my instruments are not here. There is no light, clear distant background, but we manage it. Okay? I'm strong. With fear. Ejiofor is in Abuja. Office Ejiofor is in Abuja. Ejiofor defends Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB all over the world. That is, sorry, in all Nigerian detention. Now, if Ejiofor, upon the absence of our leader here, not that his command is absent, no, he commands us from detention. Right? Now, do you know how many people IPOB Ejiofor have freed from detention since our leader was kidnapped? Now ask yourself, have Simon ever sent a single lawyer to the people he deceived in the name of enforcing statum that was kidnapped, was arrested by Nigerian army and police? Many was killed, many are still in detention. But do you know that they call IPOB leadership names? But they keep fighting for the freedom of our people. And anybody like me now, if they kidnap me now, IPOB will publicize my picture and my name. That is an honor to me. I love it. Wherever you hold me, I know that my picture will circulate. So I don't care. If you want to kill me, that's your business. My videos will circulate, my pictures will circulate. That's all. Then ask these very criminals that is telling you that they want to attack our success, because Ejiofor is a success. Are you aware? No, you don't know. Ejiofor is a success to IPOB. Maybe when they attack it, anything they attack is good. Our leader said, whatever Fulani hate is good. Simon represents Fulani. How can somebody that have not secured a single victory for Nnamdi Kanu or give IPOB or Biafrans any hope than lying, propaganda and lying, be attacking the own source that have been securing victory for Nnamdi Kanu? And you see somebody that is commenting towards what he wrote as a Biafran because he's answering Chinedu as a profile name, then you are insane. So if you create Facebook account with the name of Yoruba now, so if you write, somebody will know you are a Yoruba man. How do they know you are not a Yoruba man? Through your comment. They will know you are not a Yoruba man, despite the name you write there. You use as your profile. The same thing you as a Biafran must have to know. We told you that they will keep defending lies with lies, and it will keep exposing them, because lies is indefensible with lies. Do you understand? Now, Simon Ekpa trying to defend his criminality, and those that have been committing the criminality here are trying to follow him up because they are the committers here. And when our leader gave the message, Ejiofor is a messenger, but the man is in Nnamdi Kanu. Now, why do Simon Ekpa leave Nnamdi Kanu to attack Ejiofor? Because Ejiofor is a success, and the federal government told Simon Ekpa that Ejiofor should be attacked because they have been totally defeated in their own court. Imagine an Igbo man, Ejiofor, giving space for Ozokome to take lead of the case of our leader in Abuja. A very great sacrifice, an honor. You need to honor him for that. A very wicked Igbo man can never give that chance. He will continue to be there. While he knows that the cases of IPOB is in his hand, he's the lead counsel, Ejiofor. All our cases in Igbo, all our cases in Abakaliki, all our cases in Enugu, all our cases in Anambra, all our cases, both those wicked kidnap, they are in different detention facilities in the north. Ejiofor, they have the team that will go and find them out. Then Ejiofor fight and make sure they are secured. Now, these are the duties in his hand. He discovered that there are much duties, and he should not be bringing more trouble to himself when there is somebody, his master or his mentor is there, Ozokome. You have to bring him in, then follow Ozokome at the back. Did you understand? That is how to know somebody that needs your success. He did not go and do the leading counsel, IPOB. He is still the lead counsel of IPOB. Some don't know. Ozokome is in charge of our case in Abuja. This is our leader's case. Because Maxwell is also in another case. There's another son that is also in another case. Did you understand? So, but this case of our leader, Ozokome is leading. But Ejiofor is the lead counsel of IPOB. That is to say, as I am speaking now, I am speaking with boldness because we have Ejiofor. Now, our people in detention facilities in Nigeria have confidence because we have Ejiofor. Understand this. Now, why is it that Ejiofor have been confronting Nigeria in their court, freeing IPOB family members they kidnapped and tag them criminal, terrorists, right? And they are securing success, victory for Nnamdi Kanu in his own case. Now ask yourself, why can't, how do you think that federal government will not tell Simon Ekpa that this is the key source of this very time success? That Ejiofor should be attacked. You know, they gave them the agenda before. Our leader said, stop attacking my lawyers. And our leader have not said start attacking them. No, that very order stands. But these people that tell you they will attack Ejiofor are the same people that does not take instruction from anybody in DSS. And the message delivered by Ejiofor came from anybody in DSS, as they said. But Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB in DSS. He's not anybody. But look at the language they use of him, telling you that they do not value him. Did you understand? Now, Barrister Ejiofor's house was attacked. Now, do you know that Maduabuchi house, security patrols around there? Do you know that he's always under security threat of Nigerian government? Now, ask Simon Eber, where is their compound? When our leader used to broadcast in abroad, police used to patrol around their compound. Where is your compound, Simon Eber? So that we will confirm that police or army have set their distance, at least stay there for one day in front of your compound. That's how they do in the compound of Nnamdi Kanu. Don't you get the news when we picture them and send it? While our leader is in abroad. Ejiofor have faced the same thing and still facing it. Did you understand? The house of Ejiofor was attacked. His PA was killed. Tell Simon, ask Simon, what have you lost? What price have you paid? Not for Nnamdi Kanu. Who are you? Do you have anything to do with Nnamdi Kanu? Just to convince your gullible. What sacrifice? We want to see. Have you changed the house where you are living? You change the location. The answer is no. What have you seen? Have you been threatened by the security? The answer is no. But they follow Ejiofor up and down. And the enemy told you to attack him. Simon, have you ever slept in fear before? Somebody living comfortably is attacking somebody that is at war front. Do you know the interrogation by Ejiofor and other barristers and the siblings of Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know the interrogation they go through before they see our leader? Simon, can you ever come to your place, talk more of going to DSS? Or have you ever sent delegates? Or where is the money you raise for fundraising? Have you ever called a lawyer and say, these are the lawyer I call for Nnamdi Kanu? Now, what about the people you deceived to be in detention? Simon Eber. Have you called lawyers for them? The answer is no. Why are you attacking the lawyer that is my hope? That is one of my what is it called? My confidence in what I am doing. As far as there is a Ejiofor, you cannot jail me. As far as there is a Jimako, you cannot jail me. As far as there was other lawyers, Maxwell and co, those we cannot remember their name, you cannot jail me. But Simon and the autopilot idiots that have no knowledge of IPOB, who thinks that we are political party, we are asking you. For 1 year, you have no lawyer in abroad, you have no lawyer in Nigeria. And you are giving people order. You are declaring hosting flag. You never showed an army with a uniform. Or even volunteer. You never showed a single volunteer. You declare no checking point. You never show a single volunteer. You must show them officially, so that your people will know that those people exist. So the day they see them, they will know that they are their own people. That's why anyone that IPOB have finished, then they will introduce them to Biafrans. Because they are not terrorists. They will be made known to Biafrans. Now, where are this your army that you are giving order and nothing is happening? This is all deceiving. That's why the enemy told you, destroy the name of ESN. Tell them you are in charge. Raise money in the charge or in the name of ESN. Tell them, start giving order in the name of ESN. Change your name to ESN. Do everything in the name of, so that we can bring ESN to the charges against Nnamdi Kanu. But today, they cannot add ESN the charges against Nnamdi Kanu. They have come back with the charges we have that have been struck off or struck out in the court. Had we allowed someone to succeed by claiming in charge of ESN without destroying them and their agendas and their contractors through IPOB press release and our consistency in saying the truth,
Do you know that the new amended charges that ESN would have come into it? They will say that Nnamdi Kanu formed a terrorist group, arms group. Why? Ask yourself, why is it that it have not been added in the charges against Nnamdi Kanu, ESN? Is it not supposed to be added there? But they thought that they would that's why they're writing IPOB ESN, right? Then we welcome it. We continue writing so because there is no separation there, right? Now they wanted to destroy the IPOB and ESN once. They don't want to separate it. Did you understand? That is why ESN is in the bush. But when they kidnap or kill innocent citizens in the land of Biafra, they will tell you they are ESN IPOB. Did you understand? Now that's why they told Simon, start shouting, I'm in charge of ESN, I'm in charge of ESN, so that there must be a charge against our leader from ESN. And whereby Nigerian court will have the jurisdiction to try our leader on that. Because other cases against him, they said he committed already. No jurisdiction that can try him in Nigeria. There is no date mentioned. They are saying from 2018 to 2021. That is rubbish. It doesn't happen in criminal charges. You must mention the date and you must mention where it happened. So you cannot give him charge and say he broadcasts on radio that have no destination. Are you mad, Malami? Don't you know that the radio have destination? It is in London, licensed by UK government. When you give our leader a charge, you will write where he committed it and the date it happened. That's why what they wanted to use Simon to do. Now they told you he said no election. That is the no election in Anambra they told Simon to campaign. Did you not hear it in the charges? That have no meaning. That charges would have been destroyed. Now, did you not see that this is the agendas given to Simon? They now said he gave order for sit at home. But Nnamdi Kanu suspended sit at home, and Simon Ekpa said no, he cannot suspend it. But today they gave him charge for ordering for sit at home. Have you seen Simon Ekpa say no? I was the one that ordered for sit at home. But these are the people that called IPOB leadership compromised for obeying Nnamdi Kanu's suspension of Monday sit at home. Today, the federal government said that Nnamdi Kanu gave order for sit at home. Did you see Simon telling Malami, doing the exposition of that, telling Malami, no, Nnamdi Kanu cannot give order for sit at home from detention. It was me, autopilot, that gave the order. Did Simon say it? No, he left it. He's now going to attack the man who brought message from our leader, who is protesting against criminality in our land, and those that are attaching his name to their criminality. That is to say, anybody that is angry or pick offense or that is fighting the meeting or any organization or any gathering that people are discussing against criminality, anybody that is against it is a criminal. It doesn't matter if you fall from heaven. Immediately a plan. Because criminality is a public, that is condemnation of criminality is a public matter. It has no boundary. Everybody have the right to condemn criminality. Because it may touch your brother. Now, how do you value somebody that is pampering criminality? Instead of you to show that you are not in charge of the criminality, you would have moved the message from our leader that yes, we are not criminals, that Fulanis are the criminals. Why not say it? No, you will attack a Jofo because the enemy gave you agenda. You don't have agenda of your own. VOB was created by Dave Umahi. You only have to log in. That's all. But where any material or any mention, any of it is, nobody told you any location. But the idiot was jumping up. Now, after Dave Umahi saw that you didn't succeed with VOB, have he not shown you where you should be? Are you campaigning for VOB again? But when you see people asking you, now these people that are listening to Simon following him, are they fools? Ask yourself, does everybody follow Nnamdi Kanu? There are people that have been looking for a source of opposition against Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. And this is their own channel. Bearing Igbo name or Akwa Ibom name, Efik is on, I mean, is on Ibibio, Ijo name, right? Or even, they can even form a page and tell you, Igodo, our Biafra. Don't care. Through their language and their posts, you will know where they came from. Did you understand? What do you expect? Then ask yourself, why did our leaders spend years in talking to us? If not for this very time. Do you know the worst language of the enemy? Focus, our leader is in detention. Focus in Abuja. Leave Simon alone. But Simon gave them tweet that he's coming to attack Ejiofor. They did not go to Simon and say, no, focus, our leader is in detention. Or focus on your date, you are counting 100 and something days. Hey, Simon, focus, leave it. No. They will leave Simon after insulting Ejiofor. When you come to talk, he said, no, why is Simon your problem? These are idiots. You will teach him to attack hammer 5 times. In a way for what? Organ in pace every morning. Did you understand? You did not go to ask him, have you bring another lawyer for our leader before you attack his lawyer? No, you can't ask him. You will not ask Simon, why is it that autopilot don't have team of lawyer? No. Your duty is, why is Ejiofor coming into the issue of IPOB? Are you IPOB? Are you not autopilot? Is it not IPOB that's supposed to complain? What is the position of autopilot that left IPOB and those that have not been in IPOB? So Uchemefo will now say that Ejiofor will be sacked. Or Uchemefo will come and that is Ejiofor the lawyer of Uchemefo? Do you contribute to IPOB? The answer is no. Do IPOB pay Ejiofor with the money you raise in fund? The answer is no. Then what is your position there? Because you are all Fulanis. Whether you were I senior you or you senior me direct from the same mother, your attitude shows who impregnated you, our mother to give birth to you, idiot. Did you understand? It doesn't matter that the same mother gave birth. It's a lie. Fulani raped the mother that gave birth to you until she confesses that it wasn't your father that gave birth to you. Did you understand? Idiots. Hundreds of them are in detention. Hey, we must suffer, so sit at home. They'll be sit at home. They'll be sit at home. Our leader will be out. They are in detention. Autopilot criminals, both those in Germany, those in USA, that have been constituting nuisance in our land, killing our people. They never show you a single result they got towards Nnamdi Kanu of Biafra for killing our people for complete 1 year. Rather, they try to cover their crime by attacking innocent people that are fighting for our freedom. Now, how do they cover their crime? They will always try to attack the very positive source to stop his criminality. Now, why is it that IPOB always welcome condemnation of criminality by our leader? Because criminality is not in our modus operandi. It cannot be brought closer to it. Now, immediately our leader condemns criminality, we welcomes it, and every good Biafran welcomes it. People rejoices when they saw the video of our leader saying, I want our land to be calm. Even comedians played it, but do you know the people that was against it? The people that claim to be the people that will restore Biafra. But comedians, politicians, they rejoice seeing the video of our leader saying, I don't want crime in our land. I want our land to be safe, to be calm and peaceful. I am here so that our people will be safe. Do you know that you ask yourself, why are particular people angry? Did you understand? Then they are the perpetrators. They are the crime committers. Because Even the haters of Nnamdi Kanu welcomed the video from the court. Because everybody that is a human being, whether you are evil or not, criminality is in your position to condemn. Whether you are occult man, you condemn criminality. It has no boundary and say this is the person that should condemn criminality. Is no. A native doctor condemns criminality. Whether you are missing or you are dead, you must condemn it first. Now, who is promoting criminality? Who is every time angry when Nnamdi Kanu that have been anti of criminality, whenever he present the same agenda he has been presenting, that he don't want criminality in our land? Who are the set of people that are always angry? Who are the set of people that are always frustrated? Ask yourself, why are they always frustrated when the people of Igbo are rejoicing for hearing the peace voice of our leader? Everybody, both the BPO, Ijo, whenever our leader say, we don't want criminality, these people rejoices. Then, people that told you they love Nnamdi Kanu, they are always against it. How is it that you are working for Nnamdi Kanu, but his decisions, you don't believe in it? How are you working for him? When Judas failed, did they not change him with Matthias? Did you understand? Because they knew he can no longer walk with them. Hey, focus our leader in Abuja. The worst language you will hear. Do you know what they mean? Go to work, let us demolish your house, so that when you come back from work, you will not see a house to sleep. These are people who don't know that our leader have prepared the army that will go to Abuja with him. And these are the lawyers and the IPOB that are always in court with our leader. But they told you, I want to protect the legacy of our leader. How can the legacy of our leader be without the lawyer? Somebody that wants to defend the legacy of our leader, protect it, is attacking the lawyer, which all legacies we laid are all legal. And our leader have legal assistance. This is legal counsel. Are you aware? And you are attacking him or the institution instead of attacking the federal government for disobeying court order. You are now attacking the lawyer that secured the victory. And you tell me that you are bearing Chinedu because you are on profile. Then you are now the junior brother of Nnamdi Kanu. Are you mad? Are you foolish? Do you know how long they trained us? Thank you. No Igbo human being, whether you are in Lagos or in abroad, that is not a criminal, that whether women, both churches, that does not celebrate the video of our leader saying, I want our land to be calm and peaceful. People celebrated it. But do you know that criminals, Simon Eber and his co-infiltrators, criminals, they said, how can a leader speak to us from court? These are idiots. Criminals that are working for Fulani, the Fulani can never mention their name because they send them there. They will say anything, commit anything. The Southeast governor will not say anything. But immediately IPOB say, we want to introduce the Biafra national anthem. You will hear press release from what is it called? Ishigusoro. You will hear press release from Obioso. You will hear press release from Dave Umahi. But somebody has been inciting violence, declaring armed struggle, declaring Biafra government in exile. Nobody said no because they sent Simon. Ask yourself, a small thing, if they get somebody on the street, they will tag the person IPOB, they will parade the person. But somebody has been inciting violence, carrying it on, killing people in broad daylight. And when Nnamdi Kanu say we don't want it, they will counter it. Ask yourself, why is it that Igbo leaders are silent? Because they sent them. Because that is the only weapon you can provide against Nnamdi Kanu? Because he said all on radio in London. There's no jurisdiction that we can try him. Unless you commit offense in his name while he's in detention, then Nigerian court will now have the jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu. That was their last plan. But we separated them through press release and our actions. First of all, we condemn the criminality in our land, oftenly on Radio Biafra. Next one, and both our media warriors, we condemn the criminality, while our leader keep protesting from detention, condemnation of the criminality, and we move on. We now want them. We will call your names on radio. They said, hey, why? Simon told them to keep on killing our people in the name of Nnamdi Kanu, so that Malami will be writing it down. Did you understand? Now, they continue. IPOB is okay, we'll call your name. If you continue. And they continued, we call their name. They start, why are you calling the names of our men? I ask you, why is it that the communities mourn and they are still mourning over the death of Ikonso? But communities celebrated the death of Baby and the death of Double Lion. Now, when a righteous is in power, what happens? And when the wicked is in power, what happens? Why do they celebrate the death of these people? Because they are criminals. But Simon and criminal gang, some are in Germany, some are in USA, some are agents of in abroad. They are the people telling you, yeah, we are autopilot. People that have no experience of freedom fighting. Just the way they are doing their social club. That's what they brought. Did you understand? And these are the people that killed us. And you support them. And you say it's for freedom fighting. That IPOB should welcome criminality. When everybody, no community in Igbo land welcomes criminality. We started calling their name. They say, hey, China Samoru, Chiki, they are now calling the names of our men on radio so that police will arrest them. You are a thief. Criminals. You don't stop us. We are more intelligent than you. Very, very intelligent. Chineke mere mepere. Kedu ị ga-defeat my people before you say step. Anyị agụchala step gị 5 ụka nọ n'ihu. Anyị agụọla ebe ị ga-azọ ya chọkụ. Ịsọ washeba nke ị ga-azọ nye ụkwụ. Life n'ihu anya gị. Which is anyị nọ na normal position ịgba gị slide down. Because anyị amaghị ebe ndị ga-eti okwu. But we'll leave you so that ị ga-enwekwa m that chance. IPOB. Serious people. Thank you. Now, we started calling their name. They continue. We say, okay, we will catch you. Another step, I in a long time. I heard you say, hey, do you know that was when we defeated Nigeria? Malami cannot add ESN as a criminal or charges against Nnamdi Kanu. Why? The press releases of Maduabuchi are in UN table. They files it. Why the press release of Nigerian army are also there? When they bring it, the press release of Maduabuchi will counter it. Now, to put it in work, we have to inform the world that we know the criminals. Why do we do so? The world started focusing on us, thinking that we have launched security outfit ESN in the bush. And we are in charge of the land, as we said. How come we are in charge of these places? We cannot dictate the people that are doing it. Then they now finalize, and in conclusion, they say, we are the people doing it. And that's why we started from that step. And when we landed to the point of catching the criminal and showing them on social media, that's when the world told Nigeria, these people are now fighting the criminality. They are not the people doing it. It was very intelligent step from IPOB leadership. When they were moving, I was monitoring them. When they do this, I broadcast about it. I tell you, this is what they are marking. They will come another one. They will come another one until they started catching them and showing them to the world. They defeated Nigeria. Final, because we cannot be catching our own. No, the world now believe that we are now catching or arresting the criminals and show them on social media. So these people that is doing it, they are against criminality. That's when we defeated them. You don't hear that news again. Nigerian army, they capture ESN. It is now coming few. What they are now telling you, they invaded ESN camp. Lie. Did you understand? That one is now their less lies. Only a means of killing our communities. Because Simon deceived many people who wanted to join ESN. They joined the bad group and they regretted it because they found themselves in criminality. And if they have problem, IPOB don't ask for them because we don't know them. We have the data of ESN personnel. People sign their shorty. We sign shorty for people. Oh, I lost one of us died the other day. One of those I signed shorty for. May you so rest in peace. So these are things we see. These are people that have been fighting for Fulani in bush for you. Again, right here now, you are raising fund in their name. People that suffer in the bush, you raise fund, you eat it. You join propaganda against them. You think you will go free. Whether you are in anywhere in the world, you will not go free. These people are suffering. You are duping people in their name. And they did not tell you they need money. Did you understand? Share the program wide. Follow this page. That is where I'll be coming live from. They cannot stop me. I am still creating extra pages. Join this one. Go back to Facebook again. Your duty is to share. Happen say here there. Kailandia ni fearless IPOB evangelist here in Biafra land. Ekucha na media na-aga live ga preach Biafra in open. Every day I go check a point. Ga no na the land na etimba. Are you mad? I ga eme yem na-eme. Iyem na-eme go na struggle risk. We talk about risk. Ihe am no go na risk na Biafra land. Ehonlam broadcast na agwa gị ọnụ. Now Biafra land here. Direct on I'm not here. Risk from day to day. I don't have account number with my name. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't go to Biafra. You can't see me. Many things. This my showcasing have denied me many good things. You have vocation, you can't see me. I'll give you envelope. Did you understand? You don't see me. These are things we see, and somebody tell me, what someone is saying, you are a fool, an idiot. Show me a video or picture where someone is addressing Biafran in Biafra land and where he's holding Biafra flag. Can you be in outside country and declare government in exile when you have never addressed 2 or 3 people in the land, standing on the soil of that land, so that the spirit of the land will be with you? Then you never be with the flag on the land. In order to declare, who are you giving order? The people you have approached on the land before, or what? Don't you know government in exile means that you were in your land fighting, and the government came approach you in a very they came to kill you. You now escaped. Now you will now discuss with your people who you will make those that will be your cabinet. And you will announce what your people have declared, government in exile, and those at home will start posting it, will bring posters and paste it. We are now government in exile. Then your army, before you do it, you must show the people your army, so that they will have strong mind and say, yes, we are declaring government in exile. This one is that you did not show a single army, and the Fulanis are commenting with the name of Emeka, and the idiot say, yes, we are government in exile without showing you an army. You are a fool and idiot. Ka ndị ma ndị mmadụ ajụkwa gị na-esere mụ na gị life anyị alụgodo ọgụ elugodo ọgụ Biafra elube ya mbụ elugodi ya life ịma ihe anyị na-akọnfront here ihe anyị nọ ya wee chọọ ọgụ anyị alụọ ya ịchọ ka akọ na-akọ ọnụ emechaa anyị ga-ekweta n'ihe anyị kwuru otu anyị si eme ihe ya bụrụ ndị anyị mechara ihe a ka edere inye ọda you mad? Do you know the risk we took standing in the market na-akpọ gọvanọ onye ochi only to draw attention of the people? Ka adịgodo surprise onye a na-akpọ gọvanọ onye ochi ọwa onye when they come you will bring Biafra to them. Ị ma ihe a na-akọ? Do you know my strategies? Ị ma na ebe ọ bụla ana m enwe strategy ndị aga m bụrụ ha na-enye m strategy ụmụ mmụọ na-agba m okwu gwa m ebe m na-epreach Biafra few ka ọ dị ọ delta agabe m delta ebe m obodo m na-agachara tutu in open obodo m gara arahụ m rahụ there 2-3 days preach Biafra onye agwa m n'obodo ha na ha amaghị ihe Biafra m sị aka ya nga dị ehie ya wụrụ onye dị na Finland ka ese what is doing Chineke kpọọ ọkụ idiot somebody that preach Biafra market ebe a na-eme burial na ebe a na-agba bọọlụ gwa ma junction ma roundabout with the microphone for how many years now? Somebody has been a approach. Can you take risk? Show me a risk you have took. No risk. The worst language. Focus our leader is in Abuja. Because our leader get all. Lawyers, not there. The day on the date of God, IPOB when they turn shame, I am not there. Media are not there. Why are you on a bush? Why not go to ESN to go to Abuja? Okay, you Simon, all of you that kill people here in Biafra land, why in the government go mad in Abuja? But when we want to tell you this thing you are doing is not bad, it's not good, idiot to tell me focus our leader is in Abuja. But when he was calling us names, you don't ask him to focus. Had the people stopped listening to Radio Biafra, will you go where to tell them to focus? Idiots everywhere. Our leader is in detention. Listen, man. All those murderers in Germany and the USA, because yes, you contributed to the killings of our people here. You are a murderer. You can't escape it. Law of karma will hold you. You committed crime, financing the killings of our people. Had you choose this your own way and go to Abuja, would have been happy. Because our leader said, we want to, if before we achieve this, we need to create the scenario of Yemen, the scenario of Syria, and the scenario of Somalia in the damnable Republic of the northern part of the damnable Republic of the Zoo, not in Biafra land. But you autopilot criminals, we are setting the scenario of Syria in our land, setting the scenario of Yemen in our land, setting the scenario of Somalia in our land. And that IPOB said no. You are now fighting the lawyer that brought the message. Show us your own lawyer. Show us your delegates that you have sent to go to Nnamdi Kanu and confirm. Are you the one that gave order for suspension of sit at home? No. What you said, he was under duress. But he wasn't under duress when he told you to broadcast on Radio Biafra, which you failed to follow the due process. No, he wasn't under duress. He wasn't under duress. Imagine Nnamdi Kanu under duress. Nnamdi Kanu, the lion under duress. The highest, the most worst word you have used on Nnamdi Kanu. That is the most insult I have ever heard. Even Nnamdi Kanu suspend the money under duress. The money na agwa ọdụmụnụ nwa ahịa ọnwụ na onwe ya onye ji aka ya achọ ọnwụ na-agbụrụ ọsọ ọnwụ na-atụ ya egwu. Nnamdi Kanu ọnwụ na-enye ya respect. Unu che na onye ọbụla ka ọnwụ na-egbu ọnwụ Nnamdi Kanu ọ na-egbuchara ya gịsị m na under duress odogwu under duress, the worst insult unu na-emele ya odogwu. Imana odogwu na Buhari barambala Kuje prison. Imana Buhari visited him when he was alive. Age aware. Come back to pull him because of men. I got one of the ano. Odogwu. Ima how many? Ima Wulolabo Gegano or Sultan of Sokoto. ugbu a DSS n'abalị. Ima how many emirs abụgo Nnamdi Kanu ga? Ima how many places ebupụrụ n'abalị gaga mee akaja? Odogwu ka is under duress, God suspend the modern statute. The worst, the most highest insult I have ever had. But what Nigeria could not be able to say, he said it in DSS. What is that? I was kidnapped in Kenya. So if he can say this in Abuja, while he's under duress, as you said, what is suspension of sit at home to this? Suspension of sit at home is a very cheap word that our leader can say in the presence of anybody, because it's a legal word, not a violence word, not a secret word. He will just say it in the presence of DSS. Tell them to suspend it. But the one you will even be thinking, how did he manage to tell a Jofo that he was kidnapped in Kenya? No. But you said he will be giving you message from DSS. He will be broadcasting on Monday. So he will not be under duress when he will be giving you this message on Monday. Simon. Nnamdi Kanu told me. I stopped in primary 4. Very well blessed by God. History of 3rd century, them got 20 hours ago. 1940, them got 2 hours ago. Here wako. I need to far back. AD na BC. How will that will be giving me message direct from detention? But later, when you did not succeed, I will no longer take instruction from anybody in DSS. These are deceitful words, the words of criminals. Hey, every Monday, yes, our leader will give me a message. But look at you now. Hey, he was under duress when he suspended Mondays at home. So he will be free to give you message on Mondays. But he will be under duress to suspend Mondays at home. Look at idiots. Did you understand? Share the program very wide. Follow the page, Homeland Radio Biafra. I get share back, but I know how to life. Megara, if you don't need to go there, you change your mindset. To be positive, I go on the same platform. So be positive, but take a negative, make you go your Ipob more guara. You must change your mindset to which the Kamado. Aragala. But in a check, I have a guru and you too. You cannot no, I am a hobby to come. The man go show me Bob like it's like Ipob, my way is. Not a mess of idiots. Always they give you no one. It's taking the Simon thing and come and they brave. Even the Kedendo. When any time autopilot and say, hey, Nigerian police, free social person. Go so good picture. No, we register. And we put Nagada. Kedonya munye ga report. Nobody. We coordinator. Even viewers of broadcast. Where do you gather? What is your nominal strength? How many are you? No, 25 people, 25,000 people, 50,000 people is viewing Simon. Then people that are viewing you, they are now your brothers. Where do you gather? Where have you protested? Both home and abroad. How many are you? Then who are you giving these orders to carry on? You must present them to the world in a public protest so that they will know that this is okay, these are the people you have been giving order. Then we ask you, who were you giving orders? Chineke mere m ebere ụmụ mmụọ na-agwa m okwu alakwa mmadụ n'iyi ị ga-adị ndụ mbụọ gị bụ anụ gị Chineke mere m ebere. Thank you. Anyị mmadụ na pages and groups maka ihe a new page
mee ka o ruo ha aka. Anyị ka ga-abịakwa ọzọ, nwe nke mbịa n'abalị a ga-abịa ọzọ, anyị achụgide gị chụpụ gị na main road. Director ome ya Buhari, he told French government, we don't ask you not to invite Buhari, but mind you that as soon as Buhari is coming to your country, as soon as you stretch out your hand to shake him, immediately you shake him, your hand have changed, turned to a hand of pedophile. Yes, you can hug him, after all he's a president, but as soon as you hug him, you have hugged a terrorist. Automatically you are a terrorist. Attack I should mark out of the field. Buhari appears in the France about Chaka Nazota. Nnamdi Kanu need the ego. Mark Obama out of the field. Mark Obama. Mark a player out of the field. Those are the open. Obama she's in Nazo. You fight Biafra from back. You fail. Biani who kaina hoge. Now don't want Biafra to come. I am not equal. I am just the why. But teaching us, now don't allow them to go. You are fooling yourself. Okunda IPOB America. Kaina atamu naso. And why how? Pota ihu ni ihu. Obama, you a Muslim. True of us. Yeah, dodge one. I remember the kind of Obama dodge was there. Zoe. Mbaka director na achụpụ ya n'ụzọ. Hi. Enyi, ọwụ na freedom a na-ewe ndụ. Anyị asị ka atụwa film a ka ịhụ ihe director na-emela mmadụ n'ụwa. Obama, what were you looking for in Mecca? Obama, why did you remove Jonathan and put a terrorist? Mbaka ọ na-ewepụ ya ọnụ na ihe gbasara Nigeria, ya hapụ anyị ka anyị na Buhari mee. Nnamdi Kanu agọziri odogwu. Ọ na-awụla ekwe na redio m sị na onye abịakwa na onye a chọrọ ịla mmadụ n'iyi na enwere otochi mark ya mark Obama gazie to David Cameron. David Cameron, you are a thief. Three of us. Enyi ọgwụ ndị ejighị egbe agbata ya ka director ọ lụchara na western world. Ọ sị achọrọ m ka ha jide m ka m tope ngụgụ a ka o shiwo. I wish they will arrest me. Ka m tope ngụgụ ka o shigbo ụwa. Nwoke ụmụahịa troublemaker. Ọ na-agba n'ezigbo ara na Ojukwu si nwa na onye bere ka ịmụta onye ara amụta onye isi dị mma. Ọkwa ya Ojukwu kwuru. Ịma onye wa Ojukwu onye ara nọ na nke mpe ya. Awụkwa ya wa ọkpara. Did you understand? Thank you. Thank you. Ọgwa IPOB anyị yichabeghị buutu ike agwụla ndị anyị na-aga ịgba bọọlụ. Anyị ka na-ekechi buutu anyị ha adịgota ya. So you can no longer destroy IPOB media warriors. 2 weeks. DOS will no longer end. You are no longer in charge of leadership. So if you are in charge of leadership, why not sack a job? Simon Eber, hey, I'm in charge of IPOB or you sack a job. Come back up too. So you are in charge of IPOB. Don't you know that the leadership of IPOB are the people that provides memo for announcement from Nnamdi Kanu? Now, don't you know that the head of the state of state is the person that signs memo after Nnamdi Kanu sacked somebody, instead of Nnamdi Kanu signing the memo? So the same leadership will sack a lawyer, or they will tell a leader who will no longer sponsor the lawyers. If they don't pay the lawyer, they cannot work. Then Simon, sack the lawyer. Or tell a Jaffa will no longer pay you. That is the key. Not to come in to say, we are going to attack him. Tell him, will not pay you again. I'm in charge. I am Dragon. A Jaffa will not pay you again. That's what I want to hear. Simple. If that is not what you are coming to say, to tell your Jaffa, but it's a Jaffa will no longer pay you. We are in charge. Good morning. Thank you. Tolutope. Thank you. Tolulope. Thank you. Right? Thank you. onye dị in charge, ọ wụ Toshime. He will call program. I call every other ballot will no longer contribute for lawyer. But you don't contribute for lawyer now. You contribute for criminality to prepare case against Nnamdi Kanu. That Nigerian jurisdiction will have the grant to try him. Did you understand? Facebook don't come. Do you know what I'm seeing on my screen since I started the broadcast? 11 viewers. They removed the share button. Hey! Thank you. No share button. Thank you. Is it not showing Facebook on Abiakwa? People will restream it. Our people will restream it in their pages. Don't worry. Kai watch go there. Kai go there. Facebook. I now. Good morning. Okay. Share button is there. They are denying some people share button. You are seeing your own, but others are not seeing. Do you know that do you know what they do to my program? I don't know. Mom take pancake bia. Now look at the face of the person talking. My joy. Kedo ti hu nzo go na ade. Ma na agba egbe. Ke ma na egbe ka na agba na. It's lipstick na pancake. Can they beautiful? This is handsome. Kedo ti hu ma de ebo na ade. Maka director nyere gị phone ebe na ọnụ oche na-eme meeting. How does the face of Achuze looks like in the battlefield? Ehunu gị ihu ya na battlefield. How does the face of FM looks like? Ka m laa gị n'iyi na anyị na-eche ya eche. Hey, na anyị kwara ihu ya. Ọ ga-kedu otu ihe Ojukwu na-adị ma ọ nọ n'ihu ọgụ? Simple. Thank you. I demand. Okay, no problem. Later they will allow you. After this, the program, they will now open it for people to share. That's how they do at times. So let us move. How can Simon be in charge of IPOB, his leadership, in charge of ESN? He cannot stop the financing of a job. Why not say we will no longer pay you? What are you going to expose that will supersede the victory that they secured in appeal court? What are you going to expose that will supersede the sacrifice of the attack in the home of a Jofa? The death of his PA, the destruction, the setting, the arson committed by Nigerian army, and the jailing, which is Chukwuka of Ebu. Very soon, someone will be in alliance with the Ijere. That's how they are looking for. Every enemy. Alliance. Alliance. That's why I told you. Dokubo did not do anything. But he knew that Dokubo took 20 million of IPOB. But when Tony Nnadi condemned Simon Eba's criminality, people said, but Tony Nnadi spoke bad about Nnamdi Kanu. I ask you, Simon, that is now that said Dokubo did not do it. Is he not aware that Dokubo took our 20 million and betrayed our boys? Now, I ask them, tell me a boundary to condemn criminality. Tony Nnadi is from the eastern region, and he saw criminality he never see when Nnamdi Kanu was here, and he know the perpetrators, and he had to call them by their name. That does not make him a good man. That does not make him supporter of Nnamdi Kanu, but he had the right to condemn the criminality in his land. Criminality have no boundary to condemn it. Both children have the right to condemn criminality. Don't tell me it's a lie. Amen. If you time the chala hani, ema ha bo akwo beri ya de ka brain ho obola. Njide m dosa ya, e ga gbawa egwu. Agagbo na egu no ko onye beri ipe. Chọwa argument ọzọ. Ọ dị ka ndị pastor na-ebu amụma. Ị na-ebu amụma ihu Fulani na ha na-abịa.
But you didn't see Fulani coming to kill us. But the man that saw them is an antichrist. And you are the sister Christ. Idiots. A prophet who Fulani coming. How can God deny all of you and show it only to Nnamdi Kanu? Then you are not serving God. You're a criminal thief. I saw death coming, but you don't see Fulani coming to kill. Death coming, who got property, he got deliverance and care. But Jesus did not saw death coming. They only brought death to him. He will raise them. Your own is you saw death coming. The person who go and say his land. Putting people on tension. On new motor, who will be driver and dodging your divorce hearing. Because mom may got the accident coming. Okada Buria dodge here because man is there. I saw accident coming. Once you go where Jesus hang anybody up. According to what I read from the Bible, he gave people confidence. But our own is that le accident, le deda, le ozu, le apathy. Iya ka ga na anu n'ọnụ ndị bịara ngwara gị hapụ club, hapụ ndị ụwa soro Chineke. Ozugbo irutere, presentere gị ma ndụ iyi ndụ egwu. Upon that, ga-ejidogwo na church. But agba ga-esola ndị ụwa, ga-esola club. Even club ndị ọzọ nwere ike ga-eji ụgwọ, but ụgwọ ị ga-eji na church because ke church every day morning, ke club a na-enwe time. Before na-eme mgba nkwụtụ ego, enwe how many months? Mmadụ ole ga-agara ihe. But church every day ị ga-eji ụgwọ. Upon that, here you will give egwu so that you will not relax. You will keep coming. In ahụ ekwensu ị ga-ahụ governor. Every time ekwensu is your problem. They cannot direct your attention to the governor that is dealing with you. Who did not provide industry? No, the government is sent. Satan is the problem. Have you ever confronted Satan? The answer is no. Did you see Lucifer destroying your school? The answer is no. Did Lucifer uproot your road? The answer is no. Did Lucifer destroy your tap borehole, your tap water? The answer is no. Did Lucifer ask you to vote for him? That he will provide light? The answer is no. Why is pastor leaving the politician telling you Lucifer is your problem? Have you ever encountered Lucifer before? That is how foolish you are. Only na alụsọ ọgụ a sị na ya na Chineke lụrụ ọgụ n'eluigwe 7 years egbu ya gị nwa ụzọ ọdịnala ị ga-egbu ekwensu. Jizọs si ya gaa m n'akụkụ gaa m n'azụ. Jizọs gwara ya nwụọ. Do you see how you deceive our people? Onye a na-egbu egbu every time die. Can you kill him? Onye lụrụ ọgụ n'eluigwe according to Odechide ya ụzọ onye ị ga-egbu with ordinary brain gị ụtọ iche eme gị nwa na bụ amụma ebe ị na-ahụ Fulani coming. Aga m abọpekwa unu ebukwara amụma again. Enwala nwa bụ amụma ma Biafra ma ihe ọbụla ma Nnamdi Kanu atọl onwe ihe ma you're a thief. You did not see Fulani coming. How can your God deny you Fulani coming? Kedu dị chi na-efe? Oh, yeah, can go and the Christians in Igbo, you have not worked. That's why we have worked. I say, lie. Show me Hausa pastor. Oh yeah, let us go to your church. Can you remember going Hausa? The same people you are preaching message to are the same people that knew the same thing. My father told me not to lie. Is it not what your father told you? My father told me not to grab somebody's land by force. Before I was a pastor. Class. Mmadụ ọgba gị na-ekwe ekele, mmadụ ọgba gị na-aga ozi, mmadụ ọgba gị zere ụmụ nwanyị. Ọ bụ ihe pastọ na-abịa ikwu. Then why is it that na ọ ga-agwa ya ndị Hausa na ama Hausa gwa ha na irape nwaanyị adị mma because they believe in raping? Why not go and tell Fulani to stop grabbing land and convert the Fulani into church? Why is it that in the whole Igbo land for how many years they made a church there is no Hausa pastor? You tell me you are trying. Every time you now go, the same Igbo man that is no God, the same person he made a pastor. Pastor does not change the life of people that are very wicked, who does not understand what you understood. You will keep taking your message to the same people that know evil and good. Tell me Igbo man that does not know good and evil. Are you watching your happy evil? Mbobe evil. Maya got evil. The mother told them. The father told them, why is it that this Do we believe in raping? But these people believe in raping. After raping, they will kill you. They don't care whether it's an old woman. Do we believe in sleeping with old women? The answer is no. Why do they do it in our land? Why is it that pastor don't tell message to them? Evangelism to Amausa? No. Every evangelism is in no. Hey, we are preaching the Bible. Jesus says it's I don't know so. In our honos on the Hausa. In our honos. Gakwa gwa ndị gị na ha so eme ejide na Nigeria. Anyị ga-adọsakwa nke ụnụ kwadoro akwado with eziokwu. Anyị nwekwa ego bribe. Anyị nwekwa ngwa ọgwụ eziokwu. Anyị na-ekwu ya gị na-echeki ma atụrụ ashị. Awọn nke ekwule ọwụ na-achị ọsọ gị na-aga chọọchị anyị ọ na-aga. Adị ka ọgụ nwa naanị na-aga. Nah, church. Our leader said every Pentecostal pastor is a thief. Iburi our leader. Mga church ihe na-emekwu ya. Gasị why are you talking? Ọ naanị ga na-aga. Ọ naanị gị na-aga, ọ naanị gị na-atụ ego, matụ ego eji rụọ chọọchị, mazụ oche. So ma ga-ekwukwe, did I not contribute? Lekwa ndị nke self. Thank you. Ya gawa ya gasawa wanyị danye ala mmadụ n'iyi. M ga-arụtụcha mmadụ niile aka. Ọkwa enwetala ndị ụka. Ị ga-emewe ka akwụkwọ mana mizi ahụ ka anụ. Ọwụ na ọhịa anyị na-ekwu ekwụsị ya. Ya wee si your time. The only thing ị ga-eme onwe gị iwe gị ga-agbahasị ha. How can you be preparing for election that the PVC is under constitution? The court is the INEC is constitutional. The electoral materials is constitutional, and appeal court is also constitutional. Federal High Court is also constitutional. So how can you believe in the PVC that is in the constitution? You don't believe in the rulings of the appeal court. You don't believe in the rulings of the Federal High Court. You don't believe in the rulings of State High Court. That is to say, both your PVC, both everything INEC is null and void because all of them are in the same constitution that you disobeyed. Very simple. Now, thereby, the same constitution is backing up everybody elected into any position. And the same constitution was the oath of office. That is to say, all your offices are null and void. Every office, every political office in Nigeria. If not, then they should go and apologize to everybody that have been convicted by any state high court, because state high court ruled on the favor of Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria did not obey. So any victim of any state high court in Nigeria should apologize to the person and pay compensation. How? Because they do not believe in high court rulings. So those ones was partiality. Oh my verdict, 19th of January 2022. I met Chamadi. On a woman Nigeria locha ha je na ogula. Aya ga na afofota, Ipob na afofota. Na ba madu pin. Secure you go to veterinary. Hapụ Ipob ha ji eme. Secure ya veterinary na court hapụziere anyị ha ji eme. Simple. Find a job.
Barrister, because with barrister are immovable force representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, most trusted ally, is in the likes of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, is the man the criminal in Finland want to use as his bait this time around. But of course, we cannot allow him because we know that our legal team is they have done everything at their disposal to see if they will indeed penetrate IPOB, these agent provocateurs. They didn't win. Now they are being advised to go and attack the legal team. If you will remember the last time I spoke with Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, he said that they are doing everything they do for him not to concentrate, even when he wants to write a case or study a case, that they are doing what they are doing for him not to concentrate. Great Biafrans, I am not only going to show, expose the criminal for attacking Barrister Ejiofor, I am going to show you the reason why he is attacking Barrister Ejiofor today. Because remember, all this while he is telling you, I was in communication with Barrister Ejiofor, this and that. I hope you haven't forgotten. There is this girl. I want to show you the picture of this woman. This girl is an autopilot on the ground, autopilot agent on the ground. I hope you know about, do you know about this girl? She is an autopilot agent on the ground who, has been captured by security or zoo security. This is the autopilot agent on the ground who has been captured by the zoo security, and the information has it that the girl is about to die in the custody of the zoo agents. And these people, remember that the reason why he's been trying to reach out on Barrister Ejiofor and trying to be all good with Barrister Ejiofor even after insulting him in 2021, which I am going to bring all these things to you. Let me tell you, he wants to see if he will use the same man to actually, go for this lady that I showed you now. And I believe the response Barrister Ejiofor gave to them, whoever that they contacted to contact Barrister Ejiofor, it was that he was busy, because of course he is busy. He's a lawyer. He can attend to any matter that he wants to attend. He is not obligated to attend only IPOB matter. He can actually, anybody that wants to use him as a lawyer is equal. If you are equal to the task, if you meet up with the demand, you can use our barrister. But this time around, he told whoever that contacted him that he is busy at Abuja with the case of our leader. That is part of the things that made them so mad. Remember that Ekperima has been bragging that he's in communication with Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Now I want you to listen to this voice note coming from the groups of these criminal infiltrators. I want you to see where they do their secret meetings, where they are talking about these things that I am here to talk about, where they are actually talking about, where they expose the reason why they are attacking Barrister Ejiofor. Listen to this voice note.
That girl, my sister. That girl, my sister, or my aunt, one of our other sister.
Okay, let me start from this one.
If you email platform over there, to voice note drop on the platform. I tell you, all the IPOB worldwide autopilots and non-autopilots, especially those from Enugu. Bruno Bina, one of your female warrior, is about to die because you people abandoned her for good 2 months on her DSS custody. Okay, a may abandon. This girl is one of the intelligent, you want to low intelligence. She works for intelligent departments. Now, Rondi, no more 9 on a more hello. One with he's lucky. Only huge. Just with there on a plain ground because I'm a trace here. Now for 2 months, only IPOB family man. Only IPOB worldwide man. Even autopilots. But the stage of 4, now all the peace. No.
Hey, I don't want to shout, I know if you shout, but remember that before we come online, we gather our findings, we gather our evidence to make sure that whatever we are bringing to you is indeed authentic. So, the voice note you are listening to, which I am going to still complete that voice note, to bring it to the full, or bring the full voice note of it. I want you to pay attention to it and understand what these guys are talking about. They say that this is one of their sister who works with intelligence. According to them, he works with the people who are in the bush. If I am not mistaken, these are the criminals who are in the bush that the autopilot probably are grooming in the bush. Unfortunately, those whom they deceive to come out there to continue to work with them, those people, they are now being captured. Remember, we told you that autopilot does not have a legal team to call for, to go and save anybody, that if you are autopilot, you get captured, your own is finished. If you know Sabi Jesus, so if you are autopilot and you get caught in the line of this, your criminal activities on the ground, we warn all of you that your own is finished. So as a result of that, this woman that they are talking about, the one that is related to this woman, is going crazy. He is going crazy that his sister or his sibling has been captured in Oka and nobody has done anything about it, including the autopilot that she is working for. They haven't done anything about that. And he is actually believing that the IPOB and autopilot have anything in common. They don't know that the autopilot is agent provocateur, and we continue to educate them. They don't want to pay attention. So this time around, it has touched them that this lady now, who is taking food to the criminal that autopilot groomed, has been captured by the DSS in Oka. And he is saying that the girl is about to die in the DSS, that they contacted Barrister Joffo. He said he is busy. The reason why I am starting from here, I'm starting from here so that you will know exact reason why these guys are now turning against Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, laying all sort of allegations against him. And Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, you cannot be intimidated. We are here, we have your back. Anything, you need to concentrate. Don't let them, because their plan is to make you lose focus. We are here, we have your back. And that's we are here. So it is very, very important that you know the full story of this criminal who is using our people, sending them to their early graves, some of them through the Nigeria agents which he is working for, sending them to their early grave, because it depends. It is not all the DSS that he will understand that Ekperima is working for them. So anybody that is being captured, say what they are working with Ekperima. If the jurisdiction of Ekperima is not there, the person's own is gone. So that is as a result of this girl. You see, you are hearing that this girl is now in the DSS dungeon. And ever since he's been in the DSS dungeon, no one is coming there to visit him. No one is actually looking forward to come and see him through, even though they claim she is one of their intelligence. She is working for their intelligence. Now, somebody who is working for your intelligence got captured. You can't assist them. I thought before you start something, you will create room for, casualties. So that means the autopilot, they started their shenanigan without creating room for casualties. That is the reason why the casualties is overwhelming them today. And now they want to use Barrister Jofo as, off-ramp. Now, let us continue to listen to this guy and his regret. Let me shift it. I want you to pay attention because now I am going to play it fully. Pay attention.
If you in my platform or blue voice note on my drop on the platform, I'll tell you all the IPOB worldwide autopilots and non-autopilots, especially those from Enugu.
Okay, Enugu.
Bruno Bina, one of your female warrior is about to die because you people abandoned her for good 2 months on our DSS custody. Okay, they may abandon. This girl is one of the intelligent. You wanna allow intelligence? She works for intelligent departments.
Autopilot.
Umunai no name Ohiolo.
Umunai no name Ohiolo. Those are the criminals.
He's lucky. Only huge. Just would there on a plain ground because I'm a trace here. Now, for 2 months, only IPOB family man. Only IPOB worldwide man. Even autopilots. But the stage of 4, now all the beats, no, Abuja, you can't handle the case. Well, this case is a very important case because in everything more than the men over, you don't leave your own behind. You don't. In the war front, you don't leave your own behind. Especially confirm on Oya then because in that moment, God has given that person a second chance. That means if you follow up that case, the person will come out. Mana IPOB Blankety worldwide. The barrister Ejofo handle over the matter. The family they go meet the barrister for 2 months. No one the barrister and Onaya has a call her for a very long time. Now they left Chinelo to her own fate. Chinelo Ngolo. Kachinelo Ngolo IPOB Bala Chinelo Nkiti Komoro. All the very, very bad. Oh. It is very, very bad. When Oyendu was outside, this thing doesn't happen. Okay. No matter where the person is, IPOB will send delegate that will go and represent and fight for that person till the person happen. Chinelo Ngolo much crime or community. Your not community, the bellable. He is not with any arms. For somebody to be a member of IPOB is not a crime. Why will IPOB abandon her? Kedi Hemelege hapu Chinelo Komoro. All they got very, very bad. Because him and a job for blood banana. If we are leaving our people on their own faith, definitely it means that this struggle will end very soon. Because this particular Chinelo case, so many young ladies know at this movement because of EMA Chinelo. All of them have, even so many of them left group. Some Jiwa were, some even if you talk.
He doesn't want to tell you that all of them are autopilots. The people who are in autopilot because we don't leave our own. As long as you are with IPOB. IPOB is one but not two. IPOB one family. We don't have two families. There is nothing like IPOB autopilot, auto-halo. Whatever you are seeing with anything you see is an agent provocateur. And when they are, face problems like this one, you will understand that this is the plan of the criminal in Finland. Because the reason why maybe they want to look out there for Chinelo, because Chinelo is the one, maybe is the agent that is, you know, catering for the criminals they are using to provoke Biafra land. I am not sure. I am just saying. I don't know, you know, because this guy is a hardcore autopilot. The guy that is saying Chinelo, he's a hardcore autopilot. I have heard him in several occasions insulting the DOS. In several occasions insulting the DOS. But today he is calling on IPOB. You know, I always receive the voice of this boy talking right now. He is an Anambra boy who dwells in Enugu State. Now, I always get the voice note because they keep forwarding it. Today, I don't care. It has touched him. He will remember now IPOB family, this IPOB, that many people left the group because of the abandonment of Chinelo. And the group is Autopilot Secret Group. Autopilot Secret Group. We get the informations from there. Now, pay attention. The reason why I am playing this is for you to know Ebemele Sibano Piubogo. Because Chinelo is very dear to them. He works with those criminals that they are grooming on the ground. That is the reason why Chinelo is very dear to them. That when Barrister Joffo did not refuse them, that you heard him. Barrister Joffo Mambana Abacheche. Barrister Joffo have a court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Barrister Joffo have a court of his own. Barrister Joffo have a court of IPOB. Barrister Joffo have everything, all these things. Now they want Barrister Joffo to distract Barrister Joffo from the gazetted job that he is doing, to come and assist them with their illegal activities. He never turned them down because he is a barrister for all. Rather, he told them that he is busy in Abuja. He gave them somebody. If that person turned them down, they now made it Barrister Joffo's problem. That is the reason why you see this criminal in Finland coming to tell you Barrister Joffo Jiwesia one fellow. But let us finish listening to this guy before we go to the criminal. They are building a
police will abandon you. This is
you don't want to call their name. He said that those in abroad, they will be charging you, moving you. Police, when the police catch you, they run. Simon Ekpa run. Once you get caught, Simon Ekpa disappear because he has, that is called mission accomplished. What he does is to make all of you to give up on Biafra quest. That's why he wants to hand over all of you to death. Either he kill you or he hand you over to his agendist, which is the DSS. Once they get you, they run. That is what the boy is saying. They insist that they want to go. When now you push them there, they get burnt, they start crying. Are you beginning now to see what we've been saying? Now let's continue to listen to the idiots.
Abandon you. They will not even do anything, even talk about you, even to do anything, rally around to raise small money. They will just abandon you. What the DSS or Kanebu on Chinelo's case is 700,000. I'll be 800,000, but I'm on no low 1 million. But how does it mean that a whole IPOB worldwide cannot find a way of getting 700,000?
Bastard. It's not IPOB.
Even the barrister and HF, I have forgotten the barrister's name. If I knew the barrister's name, we will call it in this voice note. He would have been the one to champion this case, but the family ignore. Everybody in kitty. I am saying this thing as a proud autopilot IPOB member.
He is saying this thing as a proud autopilot IPOB member. Identity identified. Identity identified. He is a proud autopilot, and he added IPOB member. So proud autopilot is in the DSS dungeon. You are now calling on proud IPOBs to go and bail out or rescue proud autopilot who has been killing our people, who has been trying to destroy our movement, destroy the structure of IPOB. You are calling on them to go and rescue your proud autopilot. I don't care what you look at. When you get to your doorstep, then you will understand what we've been telling you. These are the idiots. They will be on the comment section near the rubbish. These are them. It is them. Today, it has touched them. He is a proud autopilot. Oh, that one never teach him a lesson to stop being proud autopilot. But let's continue.
Chinelo Eze is one of the
proudest
key
autopilot
people that made me to understand the game the DOS members now.
Okay.
As of last year,
Chinelo Eze.
I should listen to Simon Eba.
Aha! Obokunde Kugomuya. Chinelo Sigi listen to Simon Eba. Ngwanu. Ometugonun Chinelo now. It has touched Chinelo. Chinelo convinced people to listen to Simon Eba and leave DOS. Now Chinelo is in the DSS dungeon. Simon Eba abandoned her. Oregie. Now they are calling our erudite barrister to go and assist criminals. Chinelo he is talking about is a member of the criminal syndicate called Autopilot. It is a pity that we don't pity criminals. It is a pity we don't pity those who do not align to instruction. It is a pity. Chinelo brought it upon herself, so she will face the consequences. Anybody working with autopilot, you are dancing Sulugede, and the Sulugede is a dance of the dead, and the Chinelo is dancing the dance of the dead. Now it has caught up with her, the preacher of autopilot, and the mothers of the DOS. Now, the karma, law of nature has caught up with Chinelo. Let us continue because we need this for us to go there with what is in your screen.
Simon every week. Each time I discuss with her, she always tell me that Simon is the only person that is following the footsteps of our leader.
Okay.
Obogurunan Ejofo works with DOS. Maybe Chinelo is no longer in good terms with DOS member. Because I'm about autopilot. Let us not let her die. Autopilot Enugu. I am saying this thing in regard for autopilot Enugu.
So
autopilot Enugu should carry on and ask for their sister Chinelo Eze. Death warrants have been served. I will take go warrant Jibuya, Oburundi police on the DSS.
That warrant.
The only in charge. The key can be spared if we pay a billable amount, which is 700,000. Because Obono when high game, let us do it. Kita time kadi. Anybody get rich in familiar. Let them.
Why don't you reach autopilot to the criminal?
The IPOB lawyer over that Chinelo case has abandoned her.
Because
please, we don't leave our own behind. That is our motto. IPOB autopilot. Woto promise. Woto promise to our enemies. That you could go sign in.
Well, listen to the second one.
DOS name I want to like I name my moon wine. You go. Oh my God. This issue self, Ipob family unit, a load can handle it. Open OCWK, Obuna unity meme kwa ebupia to general to state, from state low worldwide. Kita na was autopilot had the money abandoned. I want to remain a choice put this case to autopilot media. Can when you pull about it, I want kitten and this thing. That this girl won. Oh voila. He said, well, I'm back yesterday. I want to go behind a music. I am music. I drop editing na platform over there. Mama ya contribute to ego. Mana one nwoke na-emeche ka onye ọgwụji aka. Ọ ya emegide m na ada gị ala nwụrụ. Ọ bụrụ na o nwere ihe a ga-eme, ọ bụrụ na a ga-ekwu okwu dị si na ọ bụrụ na o nwere ihe a ga-eme nwe ya. Kama nnata anti Lucy account number. So me tell you never. Ka contribute to the money because ihe that girl nwere from now till next week. Ọ ya nwere ike ịbụ onye nwụrụ anwụ ma ọ bụ na week if care is not taken this week. Ọ nwere ike ịbụ onye nwụrụ anwụ.
Okay.
This weekend. So ọ bụ na onwe ya ga-eme ka eme amụrụ m ka this girl ga-esi nọ n'isi ihe n'ihe a na-eme ọ nọ n'isi n'ihe a na-eme eluzie kịta na ụdị ya agbahapụ ya dị very bad by the stage of nwere ihe o mere about it onye ọ handle over ka ọ take care of the case onye agha na-atụpụrụ the girl ha ọnụ ịghọtago n'ọzịkwa family issue ọgụ family issue na immediate families ya na ọnọzi ọgụ ihe nwanne onye ezi ụmụnne ya na-agbazi mbọ ya all this colleagues ya ndị na ya so n'ihe a na-eme onwezi onye na-ajụ esi ya onye ọbụla na-ajụ ozugbo no it's very bad. I'm telling you, it's very very bad. If this girl die, I will not be happy. And anybody not call anything they meaningful thing in here, I don't go even they look the person. Okay, go now. I don't have Simon's Eba's number. If not, I don't carry the thing. Go tell Simon, report it to Simon because this thing is a very bad thing. This girl, wood area. And this girl on silent walk.
Implicating the girl. You see how autopilot killed their own. Implicating the girl, that this girl somebody who goes to the criminal camp, because we have only one ESN, we don't have two. The one autopilot handles is the criminals. So the girl went to the criminal camp. So now you will see the reason why they have turned against Barrister Joffo, because all the time they are trying to, all this while that you see that they've been trying to reach out with Barrister Joffo, it is for no other reason. The reason is only for Barrister Joffo if they capture any of their important criminal in the jurisdiction that is not the one them that are working for, that Barrister Joffo should go there and help them out. But because our barrister is too busy, because our case is too much also, that he did not have time to, give them some. That is the reason why you see the criminal in Finland trying to actually blackmail Barrister Joffo. Of course, when he was... Good afternoon. I know that so many of you believe that yesterday was the only time he tried to blackmail Barrister Joffo, because he wants to intimidate you to join his criminality. If you cannot intimidate you, he will end up, trying to blackmail you. Now let me show you something else, because we are up to date. We keep record, we don't forget, we don't forgive. Now, I want you to remember this guy, what he said the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged and acquitted. Let us start from there, because we go back in time. We don't start immediately, where we remind you of the when it happened before. Now pay attention. When I told you that this guy is a criminal who is looking for every possible means to see if he will get Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's attention to indict him, because what he wants to indict Barrister Ejiofor, he tried it in 2021, it failed. When he saw it failed was the time Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, granted interview and spoke what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted, which is for us to follow the structure, for us to follow the structure which he put in place, the DOS, the command and control. Now, when he looked at it and he saw it failed, let me remind you what he did when he saw. This is 2021 I am taking you back to. I am taking you back to 2021, August. 2021, the month of August. Listen attentively before we go here.
You are watching and listening to the voice of Biafra. Enter Biafra channel 1.
Now, before we even go further, do you know when Voice of Biafra was created? Voice of Biafra was the radio station that was created by the zoo agent to use it to tackle Radio Biafra in 2012. And that I can as well show you when this Voice of Biafra 98.5 was created. The media, social media does not lie about date and time. You will find out when it was created. This is an enemy radio station they created to use it to counter Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's activities. That is the reason why, if you remember when this guy was creating this Voice of Biafra, remember what he told you? That he took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu almost 5 years to establish one radio station because, he is surrounded by the criminals. That it took him not even a week to open a radio station. Do you know why it didn't take him a week to open a radio station? Because the radio station has been there since 2012. Let me show you, because they also show what they do. They show what they do in the social media. That is exactly what they do. I want to show you this Voice of Biafra that is talking about. Let me bring it here. So that you will see the group itself, because it was created 98.5 VOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a broadcast exposition on that, but so many people did not pay attention to it. Okay, let me copy it and paste it on this thing that I am using, because I see I cannot see it from where it's. Pay very good attention to what I am showing you, what I'm about to show you now. Okay, there we go. Now see the Voice of Biafra. Now, while I am showing you this Voice of Biafra, I want you to know this is the radio that the criminal in Finland is using, in the name that it took him less than a week to establish a radio, but it took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a year, almost 5 years to establish a radio. I want you to look at what I am going to show you now. This is Voice of Biafra. I am going to highlight the day this Voice of Biafra was created. The time and date. Are you seeing it? This is the time, 2nd of April. Okay, this is when they changed the name. This is when they changed the name. It was created on the... Okay, I think I got it wrong here. There is the information that I am looking for. Not this one. Pay attention, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did an exposition on it. And that same time when they created Voice of Biafra, is it 97.5? So they created it in 2012. This is 2012. Group created in 2012. This is it, created in 2012. You see it, February 20, 2012. That was when Voice of Biafra was created. I hope you are seeing it. When Voice of Biafra was created, where I highlighted, that is when it was created. Then you will ask yourself, who are those who created this radio and what purpose is it serving? They created it, and its purpose was to actually use it to counter the activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why they handed it over to this criminal in Finland for him to use it and sabotage the activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately after they have, kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now remember that what we are here for is that this criminal told you that Barrister Ejiofor is his problem now. Barrister Ejiofor did this, Barrister Ejiofor did that. This was when Barrister Ejiofor, he was believing that Barrister Ejiofor is going to actually dance to his tune. It failed. He came to say these things about Barrister Ejiofor.
Enter Biafra live streaming app and all Enter Biafra's platform. Today is the 14th day of February 2022, and it has become very imperative for me to come this evening to address Biafrans. My name remains Mazi Simon Ekpa. I remain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, disciple on Biafra restoration.
Remember the reason why he started stuttering. He was stuttering, you know why? Because that was when he believed that, he got shocked. Because Barrister Ejiofor was the last man that they wanted to bring to their side to see if they will deceive him. Then he got the last shocking of his life when Barrister Ejiofor granted the interview with me and tell Biafrans to listen to instruction and obey the order of the DOS. That's why he came here and started stuttering. For you to know, it is not the first time he started attacking Barrister Ejiofor. And, this is the first time. This is the first time it attacked Barrister Ejiofor. The first time. I am going to show you. And he later, after attacking Barrister Ejiofor, talking all manner of rubbish here, he now went back to see if he will make peace, because he backed at Barrister Ejiofor. Whoa. To see if Barrister Ejiofor will succumb and say, he has a media, I don't want him to tarnish my name, I don't want him to distract me, let me actually give in. That was the plan. He thought he would use whoa to get Barrister Ejiofor. It failed. That is the reason why he saw that it failed. He went back and started, using sweet talk. telling Nsima and Nelly, use Barrister Joffa and respect me. Use Barrister Joffa and respect me. Now, pay attention.
The liberation of Biafra. This evening, I have come to address a very important strike, which I call the last strike of the Fulani Caliphate. Yesterday, Biafrans all over the
He called Barrister Joffa coming to my platform the last strike of the Fulani Caliphate. After calling Barrister Joffa the last strike of the Fulani Caliphate, he went back and said people should use Barrister Joffa and respect him. So which means he liked working with the Fulani Caliphate. Or he only discovered that Barrister Joffa is not working with the Fulani Caliphate. Now he turned against him once more. I want you to pay attention. We are heading somewhere. We are still building a preamble before we go to where we're supposed to talk about. Pay attention.
The world were thrown in disarray. The interview granted by Barrister Ejiofor, the former lead counsel of the indigenous people of Biafra, representing and defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The interview and the utterances of Barrister Ejiofor is totally unacceptable, and I have not come here to attack Barrister Ejiofor, but I have come here to address Barrister Ejiofor as a civil man, civilized man that I am, and a man who knows what is right and what is wrong, a man who can make decision on his own, a man who knows what he wants, a man who knows what the community, the nation of Biafra want at this point, a man who can make a decision that will facilitate the release and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man who listens to people, a man who listens to both child, adult, and elderly people. I did not come here to also romance and mince my word. I have come to say the record very, very straight. Before going forward, those of you listening from Biafra land on the voice of Biafra 97.5 FM, live and direct in Biafra land, I tell you good evening from here. We have listened to Barrister Ejiofor, and like I said, it has become imperative to address him and address the interview he granted probably yesterday, the 13th day of February or a day after. I am not very sure which day that interview was granted, where Barrister Ejiofor decided to mingle into the Biafra affair. And I want Biafra people to understand that Barrister Ejiofor is just doing his job as a lawyer. Barrister Ejiofor is doing his job. His job is to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and whoever that is paying him to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he represent and speak for the best interest of such group. We have also informed the lawyers that as far as this struggle is concerned, as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, as far as the legal team has been humiliated by the Nigeria state, as far as the right of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been breached with impunity, irrespective of the lawyers having no regard for the constituted authority, having no regard for the Constitution of Nigeria, having no regard for the Constitution and the international treaties of...
Let's go straight to the point. Pay attention.
Next person they are going to use to attack Umuchineke, the only truth and the only auto-piloted IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be Barrister Ejiofor. I know that whenever Barrister Ejiofor come to speak in the favor of the criminals in the DOS, the last fight has begun. I know any day Barrister Ejiofor come to address the DOS as the people to listen to, it means we have won the battle. I have waited, and I was expecting this to happen after the court, but it happened earlier. I was expecting this particular interview, this particular last fight that Barrister Ejiofor granted this interview. I was expecting that interview, towards the end of this month. And that's why I have always said that the criminals in DOS who have breached and who are treacherous in everything they do for Biafra restoration, that their end will be the end of this month. Because I was expecting Barrister Ejiofor to grant that interview by the end of September, by the end of February. Today, it has happened.
This is how he lied. Before that interview, I made a post, and that post, I posted it for like more than a week. That post, I posted it for more than a week of the interview I will have with Barrister Ejiofor. Not this last one, the first ever interview. That post, I made it, but he's claiming, he is hoping, he was hoping, he is this, he is that, for you to see how he manipulates you. He is a liar. This guy you see, all he does is that he articulates what he is going to sell to you, because he knows that when he come out to speak, you don't pay attention. You do not pay attention to what he said before, to use it to actually find out exactly what he's saying now. Because what he is saying now, that is the reason why I am taking you back. I know that so many of you are not aware of what he said here. So many of you are not, you have not seen this one where he was attacking Barrister Ejiofor. So many of you have not come across it. That is the reason why I am actually bringing it to you, for you to see it. So after seeing it, we go to the next one, because we are taking it one step at a time. He is now fighting. After fighting, we take it to where he tried to consolidate. After consolidating, it didn't work. He now starts fighting again. Pay attention.
That this interview came earlier like I didn't expect. And without wasting any time, I will be addressing Barrister Ejiofor. Like I said, I want Biafrans to understand that I will be coming from a different perspective. For those who are expecting me to begin to lash Barrister Ejiofor and to tear him apart and to expose him and to disgrace him and to make him, reduce him to nobody on media, believe me, I may disappoint you today, but you will not be disappointed completely. I want Biafrans to understand that Barrister Ejiofor is doing his job. His house has been attacked twice, assassination attempt, and people have been killed in the quest for his involvement in representing the indigenous people of Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People have been slaughtered in his home. His home has been burnt. And what I have come to tell you now is there are consequences. And the consequences is very, very clear. The consequences of Barrister Ejiofor involvement in Biafra, representing the indigenous people of Biafra, and probably some other things that are not in the public. So, as a human, he does his job. I am going to address this issue from the point of view of a legal professional.
A legal professional, lawyer.
The issue you see today is that when the...
Those of you who will come and say that the criminal in Finland never called himself a lawyer, he called himself a legal professional. A legal professional. I want you to know that if you go to the Finland Gazette or Finland, and find out that this criminal is a lawyer, come and tell me to stop broadcasting online. He is not a lawyer. His ex-wife was the one doing it. You remember that, sometimes people answer, a lawyer because the person they're working for is a lawyer, and they're like a receptionist. You know how these people handle some issues, handle one or two. You take advantage of it. You now start, using it to handle. Of course, immigration, how people do papers for you to travel abroad, or how people do papers for you to stay abroad. That is exactly what he learned from the ex-wife, and he started calling himself a lawyer. The office you saw there was not, it was the office where the wife was working. That is how he is calling himself a lawyer. He is not a lawyer. If he is a lawyer, go and find out if this criminal is a law. Talk more of Hey, come and tell me, I will stop coming online. If he is a law, talk more of I will stop coming online. And I want you to go and do it. I am not, I am not speaking from a layman's perspective. I am speaking what I know. That the idiot is not a lawyer. He's a criminal in Finland. The only thing I can tell you he does, he joined a political party. He joined a political party in Finland. That is the reason why when they are doing, he registered himself as a participant. He make a poster. He will make a poster more than even the people who are in front of it. Post it everywhere to use it to deceive you. Myself, there is something you people does not know, but this truth is going to be coming out gradually. He is a member of a political party in the country where he is. I am also a member of a political party in the country where I am. But this is not what I am here to talk about. That is the reason why I know all his moves. But it is something that we are going to actually unveil one day. We will unveil it, and we will now know ourselves fully. But for now, we are actually fighting off the criminals, the infiltrator. So because of, I know how these things are working, making a banner does not mean that you are a contestant. It means that, you might be there because this is a local, it is what he was engaging is a local politics. So it is very, very important for you to know that, I know every activities of this criminal. And the day you will find out my political party, all of you, you will be so surprised. You will be so surprised and you will not be disappointed. Now, I want you to actually, know that this guy is no law. Talk more of He does not have anything of lawyer. It is just, experience he acquired from somebody who is close to him. How to get immigration paper, how to get, stays, how to make affidavit, how to, get asylum. That is the only thing that made him call himself a lawyer. And you will not understand it, but let us continue.
Caliphate wanted to stop the economic sanction when the caliphate wanted to stop the civil disobedience in Biafra land, when the caliphate wanted to truncate and scuttle the activities of the genuine IPOB, nicknamed the autopilot, when they have tried everything to scuttle the activities of these people, which I am very proud of, that want Biafra today, tomorrow, when they have tried to destroy the activities of this movement, when they have tried to betray the activities of this movement, when they have tried to sabotage every move we have made to create awareness for the Biafra people, they all failed. They tried it through the DOS, the criminals there, they all failed. They threatened us on social media, it didn't work. They threatened us on Radio Biafra, it didn't work. They brought knives, some people brought knife on live TV to threaten us, it didn't work. They threatened all the people in Biafra land to kill them, and it didn't work. They unleashed Nigeria police, the DSS, the army against our people, it didn't work. So, and people have been campaigning and asking questions. What can they do to stop Simon Ekpa? Some people suggested that why can't Barrister Ejiofor go to our leader and let our leader pronounce Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa has been sacked and Simon Ekpa is not part of them, and this and that. And a lot of people suggested that, oh, how can they do that? Because Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB, according to them. Simon Ekpa is not an O2 member and all that. So there must be a way to scuttle the activity of the disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is what you see today. They have failed, and I'm going to tell yourself, it's you today that know that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never have anything to do with Asari Dokubo. Why did Barrister Ejiofor went into agreement with Asari Dokubo? The other question you should be asking yourself as we address this particular issue is,
remember, I believe this is what he said again. This guy, this is February. According to the date, he said there, I might not be sure of the date. He said that Barrister Ejiofor is working with Asare Dokubo, which him, I told you that he's working with. And that is the reason why he is always telling you Asare Dokubo, Barrister Ejiofor will contact Asare Dokubo and this and that, because Asare Dokubo told him that these people contacted me and they done this, because he is working hand in hand with Asare Dokubo, this criminal you see here. Now, since you know that Asare Dokubo is a big enemy to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Barrister Ejiofor is working with this guy, and you came back and said to people, use Barrister Ejiofor and respect me. He is a good man. That was the reason why you and Nsima and Nelly had a fight at one time, that you guys separated in a group program that you guys were making, because you claim Barrister Ejiofor is a good man. They said Barrister Ejiofor is a bad man. And after you calling him a bad person, working with the enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you came back to say he's a good man. And now again, after coming to say he's a good man, now you have come again to say Barrister Ejiofor is now an enemy again. So which message is it that you are sending to your gullibles? Which of these messages are you sending to your gullibles? Anybody who comes and not speak for you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife came out and speak, where he's supposed to speak, she become an enemy. You insulted her, you slandered her name, you are attacking dogs, egrats, to slander her name, because she did not want to, she didn't recognize you. She don't even know how to pronounce your criminal group. So now the same thing you are doing now. Are we going to take that Barrister Ejiofor is a bad person, Are we going to take it that you say, use this bad person to respect me? I like him the way he is. Or are we going to take that now you are saying he's working with the enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again? Which one? Are you a snake? Do you have to double tongue? It's not what you say from this side that is you are going to say from this side. Speaking from both sides of your mouth. That's exactly what you are doing. So that is exactly the question we are asking this criminal, the leader of the criminal syndicate on autopilot, whom it will send you and with a salt and will send the rain to come and meet you. Just like the girl I showed you from the beginning of this program, who go and give food to his criminals in the bush, has been captured. They abandoned her to die, and the people are lamenting. Just let's pay attention.
If Barrister Ejiofor went into agreement with Asari Dokubo, like Asari Dokubo claimed, or that he didn't go into agreement with Asari Dokubo, like Asari Dokubo claimed, did Barrister Ejiofor come live to address the question of Asari Dokubo, whether that his claim was actually true or not?
Is it everything that somebody said about you that you come and address? How many people talks about you? How many of them have you come and address? Okay, now that shows me something. I want you Biafrans to understand that this guy, the time I came out to say that this guy went to political, governorship aspirant in Anambra State in 2021, led by APC, to charge him the sum of 100 billion naira. Is it? Oh, no, not 100 billion naira. The sum of 1 billion naira. 1 billion naira or 1 billion naira, yes, to boycott Anambra State election. When I told you that did this criminal come to deny it? Did he come to deny it? The answer is no. So that means when you don't come to deny what allegation is laid on him, it means that the person is speaking the truth. Thank God I was speaking the truth, and I know I was speaking the truth. Those who knows the APC-led political aspirant in Anambra State then in 2021 should make a phone call now. Call him and confirm to me on that comment section for you to know if I was lying. His name is Ifeanyi, but is it which one? Andy Uba, not Ifeanyi, but Andy Uba. And when Andy Uba did not give him that money, he said that Andy Uba is the one causing insecurities in Anambra State. That was what he did, and that was how the arrangement and the agreement came out. That was when the plan and the arrangement they made in the secret came out, because he wanted to blackmail the man for not giving him the money. How can he give you the money? You could not boycott the election. And that is the reason why he tend to tell you that DOS are criminal. So now I want you to ask Simon is what I am saying is a lie. Why haven't he come to defend himself over this matter that I have said over and over again? Why is he now coming to defend himself? Let's continue.
Barrister Ejiofor did not do that, so which means it is true. Another things you need to be asking yourself, another question is, let's agree that Barrister Ejiofor tried to reach agreement for the best interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he was not alone. The wife was part of the agreement. The in-law was part of the agreement. But what should surprise you is you, as a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, were you surprised to hear that Ejiofor reached out to Asari Dokubo and Wazirike for peace talk? And when the information came public, what was your reaction as a follower, not just a follower, but a true follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Of course, many of you were disappointed. And that was the reason I came to make a video and say, Asari Dokubo, I have not come here to attack you, but going forward, if you continue to attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will come for you.
That is a lie. Let's continue.
I have been saying it before that we don't want to be hearing and reading how our leader is doing. Saying it, not today, not yesterday. I have started saying this months ago. It was after my complaint about our beginning to ask questions. We want to know who wanted to kill you. Have the Nigeria government investigated it? Because you have already been to court.
Now,
that information is not yet public.
pay attention.
We know that there are evidences, CCTV evidences. Court has also compensated you with 50 million naira as compensation for people for invading your house. We do not know whether that 50 million naira is also part of those who were killed, part of those who were burnt inside the car in your house. We don't.
Okay, this is where I am going to leave it here. I want you to know that even the money awarded to Barrister Ejiofor was a problem to the criminal in Finland. It was a problem to the criminal in Finland. Now, I want you all to know Barrister Ejiofor's house was attacked. How did Simon Ekpa get to know? Immediately when Barrister Ejiofor's house was being attacked. He is in Finland though, and Barrister Ejiofor was not the one who informed him. Who told Simon that Barrister Ejiofor's house was being attacked in the midnight? He came out and made a broadcast on his sleeping gown. So many of you must remember it. He made a broadcast with his sleeping gown that time last year. He came out and broadcast that Barrister Ejiofor's house is under siege. Who informed you? Which means the people that you are working with went to attack him, and they tell you, gave you signal. Then you come up, because all these things was building up for the people to think that you have information more than every other person, that you are more informed than every other person. That is what they planned to do that time. They went to attack. They told you they are going to attack Barrister Ejiofor. Now you come and make a broadcast that Barrister Ejiofor house is under siege. Who informed you? Because I don't remember Barrister Ejiofor informing you. Who informed you? These are questions you need to be asking this guy, because he noticed that immediately this attack started. How did he get to know? You know, so many of our people, you have this something you do. You are from the zoo. You don't know what is investigation. You don't know that there is this prophet, this so-called prophet, who is talking about Simon Ekpa. You don't know that if you are living in a security country, a country that has security, they're supposed to bring that criminal for questioning, because he was, for the sake of the prophecy he gave, that politicians will start running helter-skelter, they will start chasing them to kill them. For the sake of giving that prophecy, and now he come out because he want to protect his prophecy and start promoting this criminal. After this criminal giving him money, he start promoting him. Now, do you know that if it is a serious country, that if that zoo is a serious country, That prophet is number one criminal. The one that look like he make face like in Shaboki. He gives prophecy every minute of the day these days. Once you read the news, he gives prophecy. These are the things that you people does not understand. Investigation starts with the informer. Any investigation must kick off with the informer. If there is any incident taking place, the informer of that incident is the first person to be investigated through interrogation. But because Zoo does not have intelligence, Zoo does not have nothing, they are Banana Republic, Zoological Republic, they don't know how to conduct their investigation or anything. So, if there is any investigation to conduct with regards to the attack on Barrister Joffo's house, the first person to be interrogated is this criminal in Finland. Of course, so many of you will not understand. And when he is talking about those who, the money that was awarded to Barrister Joffo, Barrister Joffo build house, actually build house for some people whom got, whom these things affected. Does he know about it? He does not know. But all he does is to sit there and talk rubbish. He did, Barrister Joffo makes, he did a lot for the people who was affected in that crossfire. He did a lot for them. This criminal, he sits in his 2x2 room in Finland, talking jargon, talking rubbish. Where he targets is those places, those areas that that will defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those are his target. If he cannot get them to actually be on his side, he makes them an enemy. He starts blackmailing them. That's what he does. So I am going to leave this one here. Now let me bring you this one where he claimed that Barrister Joffo is his problem. No, I think this one will come last. This one will come last. I want to bring you the lies of Simon Ekpa. The lie of this criminal infiltrator, because his lie never ends. And as long as you don't pay attention, his lie will never end. He will continue to tell you those lies until you are killed, just like this girl that they have set up and is in the hands of the DSS, and he is not doing anything to assist her because you are on your own. Listen.
He didn't know. And this is going to be a new topic today. Barrister Joffo is my namesake.
Are you paying attention?
My name is also Ifeanyi Chukwu. Are you aware? You're not aware. I know some people will say, what kind of human being is this? You are giving that name, you are giving this name, you are giving that name. Yes, so my name is also Ifeanyi Chukwu. And the fourth comment is going to go to Enugu, our people in Enugu State. I do not fight anybody who don't fight me. And I have not come here to fight anybody. I have come here to commend those who have done something. And everybody have done something very well.
What is special?
But I want to tell those who are now doing their muscle like this, those who have come to do muscle like this for Simon Ekpa, it is what I say. those who are positioning themselves to attack Simon Ekpa, Ijukole said, I will not start something and I don't finish it. I want to send a very strong message to everybody.
Pay attention.
From Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who is a very good, I don't know if I'm going to say friend, because I call friend those who call me their friend, I call them my friend.
Oh, so now the reason why I am building all these things is for you to understand where these things are emanating from. Remember, it is first of all, I seek for your friendship. If you don't give me attention, I have to blackmail you. That is exactly what is playing out here. So he sought for Barrister Ejiofor's friendship, even after insulting him far back, because you want to use intimidation to make the friendship. Remember, there are some guys, you know, when they see a woman, if they cannot be able to talk to or toast that woman, they will start fighting with the lady. So for the lady to get the attention of the lady, so that after they will make peace and they will become friends. So that is the approach this criminal was using. It as an attacking dog. He attacked Barrister Ejiofor. After attacking him, he called him a friend. He said to autopilot, use Barrister Ejiofor to respect me. After that, he now brought the one I am going to bring after this. Let us hear what he claimed that he's doing with Barrister Ejiofor here. Let us hear it. Pay attention.
The Biafra struggle is a struggle that is very dirty. I came to the Biafra struggle with all my heart. And if you come to stand on my way, I will fight you dirty. I will fight you with everything I have.
Okay.
And I have not even used any power. The power that God gave me, I use it against the Jew. So I want to tell Barrister Ejiofor today that those who call me their friends, I call them my friends. I want to tell Barrister,
are you paying attention? That is it.
That Simon Ekpa is not looking at anybody's face. The only person I accept in this trouble is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I gave him my word that I will never disappoint him. Before you pick a fight against me, God bless you. Before you pick a fight against me, God bless you. I am not here to attack you because it is a distraction. I have just come to give you a word.
He is not here to attack you because it is a distraction. Write it down and take it to the next video that I am going to play, right? Since he knows it is a distraction, what is that he was doing in the next video? But wait, don't rush it, but write it down. Don't forget it until I bring the next video.
Barrister Ejiofor, before you come out to face Simon Ekpa, God bless you. Everything I've done since the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is pure and genuine.
This is where he used to brainwash all of you. Everything he did is pure and genuine. Namino. Hi. Is there any mad person who will tell you I am mad? Or is there any criminal who will come and tell you I am criminal? Oh, our people.
After today, I will not make comment again about you.
Okay? After today, he will not make comment again about you. Let's continue.
But know it, that you can't fight me and win. If you fight me, you fight truth. If you fight me, you fight Ofonobu. If you fight me, you fight everything that follows me. Wow. So you can't win, because I know the thing that follows me. I want to tell Barrister Ejiofor today why he was surprised of the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I already sent him, communicated with him that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released.
Did you hear it? Did you see now where we are going? That is the reason why we take it one step at a time, because we do what we do so that we will get your mind to it. We will get you into it for you to understand. You remember when I did exposition on this, where he claimed he communicated with Barrister Ejiofor with an inverted comma. He communicated with Barrister Ejiofor. Do you know, I explained to you what communication is. It is something that is like vice versa. You know, you must send a message, I acknowledge it, and I respond to your message. That is communication. When you communication, you cannot call one-sided message communication. We don't even know whether it reaches that person. You call it communication. Now, this thief in Finland, the agent provocateur, the one you are seeing in front of your screen, is the one who is telling you that he communicated with Barrister Ejiofor. Why then are you communicating with somebody who is working against your leader? Why then are you communicating, acknowledging and trying to force relationship with somebody whom you claim that is working with Asare Dokubo and co? You are trying to get his attention, trying to communicate, to work with him. And you are leaving the fate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the one you claim you respect so much, in the hands of this person. You don't have a lawyer that will go for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have never made a plan for any. Number one, you don't have anything planned to actually use to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You don't. You claim that you are doing what you are doing for the sake of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and which means you claim Barrister Ejiofor is a compromised person, and yet you are communicating with a compromised person. That means you are the real compromise yourself. Let us continue.
Are you not surprised about such a person? Barrister Ejiofor, on the 28th of September 2022, I sent you a communication.
Okay.
Telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. In that communication, I told you something. I will save it.
Now we are going to leave this one here. I am leaving this one here. Maybe we will come back to it. Now let's bring the latest. Let us bring the latest. Because where I wanted you to actually, hear is what you just heard. Let us now go here.
To know what have happened and how respect to the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the enemy of Biafra freedom. Today, we are going to open the chapter of Barrister Ejiofor. For many of you who may not know what have happened and how Barrister Ejiofor has been the tools of the Fulanis. The continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Ejiofor is directly influencing it. And today, you are going to know some of the things that will show you.
Remember, I have showed you 3 different videos with 3 different narratives on one person. 3 different, this is the 3rd one. This is first different narrative, second different narrative, 3rd different narrative. First one was attack, second one was praise and relationship seeking, 3rd one now is attack. What is this all about? What is this all about? If you cannot get them to recruit them in your shenanigan, in your criminal, in your constructive attack on the struggle and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, attack them. Attack them. Listen.
I am not going to do every exposition because, you know, I don't fight anyhow. When I pick up a fight, I am sure of winning.
Wow.
And I'm not fighting for fighting's sake.
Oh.
I'm fighting because before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, some of you may think that we just came yesterday to the struggle.
Is that so?
Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, I promised him one thing. I said, I will be the last person.
This is the line this criminal will always use to refurbish your memory. This is the line he's always using to, rephrase your memory or reposition your memory. He promising one thing. And this line is a line that anybody from anywhere can say it. He always use this line to actually get you in the zone, to get you intoxicated with his lies. That is why whenever he wants to tell you lies, the lines he's using now is the same lie he will use. Each and every time he wants to lie or blackmail anybody, he will use it if you monitor him very well.
That will disappoint him. That particular promise, I will continue to keep, and I will continue to make and renew every blessed day. So for this reason, it has become imperative for me to do this particular exposition today.
Okay, exposition. Okay, Biafrans, he's doing exposition on Barrister Ejiofor. We are going to listen to that exposition on Barrister Ejiofor. But before we go there, I want us to actually remember. There is something I told you to remember previously from the previous video I was playing. There was something I told you to remember from the previous video I played. Now, don't forget it. Pick it up and listen to this so-called exposition he is doing. Let's hear the exposition.
Because this particular Biafra struggle and the liberation of Biafra is stage by stage.
the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra will be defeated and destroyed at the end of the day. Some of you do not understand that Barrister Ejiofor is the DOS. Immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, he became the DOS Nigeria. So we have destroyed the chaff outside, and now it is time to uproot him. I come with a firm label, unformed and label, and everything I'm going to say here today, if I lie, everything that I said before has done, let it work against me.
Wow. Aye. Okay. Have you ever seen somebody taking an oath in that regard? Hey, is there anything Barrister Ejiofor is doing against this criminal? Let it work against him. Hi. Oh, autopilot. This shows that you people don't have brain. That's why this guy is playing with your intelligence. You know, it is like now, I will say, if I lie against Simon Eba, let everything he is doing against me work. Even maybe when he is not doing anything against me, when I have checked and I have seen that this person is not doing anything against me, I will use that line to actually prove to the idiots that are following me in order to tell them that, you know, I am not actually calling my Umu Chineke idiot. I'm just giving you illustration. I'm actually calling those following criminal Ekperima in Finland idiots, because that's what they are. The idiots that are following him, you know, that, you know, if I speak lie against this person, let everything he's doing against me work. Even when he is not doing anything against me. Is there any proof that he's doing anything against me? That is the easiest way to run away from oath. Or if I can't happen Dabui, so many of you does not understand if I on Dabui. That is the real meaning of Ndabui. Channel it to where it does not exist. That is in Ndabui. Aye. But let us continue. Since he has, you know, impregnated you with stupidity, let us continue. See, and you are buying it. Let us continue.
But if everything I'm going to do here today about Barrister Ejiofor is truth,
okay,
I'm nothing but the truth. His downfall in Biafra struggle starts today.
Wow.
Problem will follow him from today.
So Barrister Ejiofor leave Abuja, he goes every day. Leave Umuchukwu, he's looking for in prison every day. Go to do anything against the criminal in Finland. That's where he channeled his own oath. And now telling, Simon, number 1 and number 2, you are a criminal. We will give you a certificate. You know, let's continue.
Till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will remove the curse.
Oh.
You all know that I have defended Barrister Ejiofor.
That was not defending.
And at the same time, I was cautioning him every now and then.
That was not defending. That was trying to buy face. Remember, In this regard, there are people who are actually defending Barrister Jofo, hoping that they will, there is something they will gain from him. There are people who are defending him, knowing that what he is doing and what people are doing out there is to actually, distract him. For him to, when he is distracted, he will not focus on the case of our leader. Now, there is difference between somebody looking for friendship, that is seeking for a benefit, and because for the sake of that benefit, they are defending you. And if you cannot give them that benefit, they will fight you, because the defense is just because they want something. It is not because they are genuinely defending you, knowing that defending you will enable you to do your job without distraction. That is the difference between what he is saying. Because why was he defending Barrister Jofo? He was defending Barrister Jofo so that Barrister Jofo will not come and say what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said against the infiltrators. For Barrister Jofo not to come and side with the truth, for him to stand in between. That was for the sake. That is the reason why he claimed he's defending Barrister Jofo. And cautioning he talked about is intimidation, trying to see if he will use intimidation. But he does not know. How do you think you are stronger, smarter, or in every ramification on whether while this idiot na Barrister Jofo, if I may ask? Barrister Jofo is on the ground defending IPOB from every prison. You are in your 2x2 room in Finland, dishing out orders, talking rubbish every day. Why don't you travel from Finland and come out from somewhere else? Let us know if you have what it takes. Barrister Jofo is on the ground. In social media, rubbish. You are talking rubbish from this pillar to post. That is the reason why this young girl now that you have abandoned in the DSS dungeon, because none of Bugandori Neziga Kafaje maybe Biafra land. You have abandoned the girl, and the siblings is now crying, and they're still proud of autopilot though. That is how stupid they are. That is how it is. Look at, before you will tell me that you are worth this, show me where you have taken a risk that is more than the one I have taken before you say that you are better than me, or before you say you are cautioning me. You cannot caution me in something that I know I do better than you. You can only caution somebody that you are brave more than, you are knowledgeable more than. That is the people you can caution. The level of this guy's stupidity is astonishing. Let us continue.
Because I was protecting and preventing something. It is not every time somebody is bad, you fight the person. No. It is not every bad person you fight. And it is not immediately you know that somebody is bad, you fight that person. No. That is why when I want to fight, I don't fight for fighting's sake. I fight for the sake of Biafra. I fight for the sake of freedom. So when some people were attacking Barrister Jofo on my program, I defended him. I know why I defended him.
You defended him. It's true, I didn't bring that video with me, but I am happy that he said it himself. for you to see that everything we say is nothing but the truth. This is where he was in a meeting with Maneli and all that. They were calling Barrister Ejiofor criminal. And he knows that if you join suit and call Barrister Ejiofor criminal, we have in several occasions asked the idiot, what have you done? Where is your lawyer? Even though you have channeled all the funds of IPOB to yourself, have you used it to buy a lawyer that will represent this Barrister Ejiofor that you people are saying that he is not a real lawyer or he is not a good person for our leader? You left the fate of our leader in the hand of the person you say he is not a good man. And you are claiming you defended him. Now let us hear, since you defended him, let us hear what you have to say about it.
It is not because I don't know what he was doing.
Okay.
It is not because I don't know what he did.
Wow.
I defended him. Today,
you defended him.
I'm going to make a very shocking revelation to Biafrans.
Okay.
And this particular broadcast is live, as you all can see. The video will be saved for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when it comes out. Because I know, after this broadcast today, things will change.
Wow.
For you to understand that Biafra struggle is not my personal thing. I did not take it personal. I didn't take Biafra struggle personal. I came to Biafra struggle and I say in the next 5 years, Biafra will come. And believe me, within that 5 years, Biafra will come. Next year, we are now in 112 days.
In the
I'm
next
going to
5
share the
years.
story to Biafra.
In the next 5 years, okay. Let's continue.
When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, Barrister Ejiofor swing into action, very dangerous action. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him that Simon Ekpa should take over Biafra struggle and pilot it.
Okay, let him finish. Let him
I
finish.
will not make this revelation to anyone.
Wow. Wow. You. Continue.
Barrister Ejiofor took it upon himself after he has engaged the caliphate and whoever he was working for. Some people say that the sound is not good. Can I hear that the sound is not good? So I don't want people to miss anything. The sound is low. Let us check the sound. We are going to check the sound.
Okay.
No, I don't want people to miss anything today.
While he is checking the sound, he claimed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent Barrister Ejiofor to tell this criminal to pilot the affairs of IPOB when he is not a member of IPOB, number one. Number two, he believed what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said inside the DSS dungeon, but yet he said we cannot take orders from somebody who is in the DSS dungeon. Are you now seeing the repercussion? We cannot take orders from anybody in the DSS dungeon, but you want to take orders from not anybody that tells you that you claim to that told you through Barrister Ejiofor, who is now a criminal, to go and take charge of everything in IPOB. And mind you, I want you people not to forget where this latest information is coming from. This latest information is coming from Sunday Igboho and Kai Media. Because I know that so many of you forget so quickly. And you will ask me and ask yourself, when did Sunday Igboho go to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he is running for his life and exiled in Togo or in Benin Republic? And is it Kai Media that does not even know what struggle is all about? Or is it him that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told? Or I don't know where, because they are the ones who actually gave him this information. Remember what Kai Media said. Let me look for that video so that you will know what we are saying here. We are not bluffing. Let me remind you of what that idiot said. But let me see if I still have that video, because I believe I made a position on that. He said it is based on the arrangement they made with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or based on the, let me see. I hope I still have that video. Okay, yes, got it. Before we proceed, we pause it here. I want you to listen to this.
Koiki Media and also the spokesman for Chief Sunday Igboho. First and foremost, I'm going to try and speak English to direct message back to the Ipob that we are Yorubas, a very proud one. Whatever you have against what took place yesterday, you have the right in your own capacity, but you don't have the right to tell us who we deal with among you, Ipob. We can deal with anybody that we feel that is the right person to deal with. If you have problem with that, you can go into any of the bridge or rivers across the world where you are and jump into that river and die. I am known as Koiki Media. And whatever we do with Simon Ekpa has been stamped yesterday, the 5th of November, and that will go ahead. Whatever is your concern on that, we don't give a toss. My name is Olawumi Koiki. Probably maybe some of you don't know who I am. Let me repeat this clearly, that the only person that we follow is our own leader that have spoken yesterday. And since our leader have spoken, if you are not comfortable with that, why should we care about that? Let me say it again. If you have problem with Simon Ekpa, go and die into any of the river, or you can take the rope and kill yourself today. We are fighting one single enemy. We don't have any issue with the Biafra. We only have issue with the Fulanese. Don't you understand that also among us, we have issues. We have people that probably even do not believe in what we are doing. So why should we be more concerned about you on what we do with Simon Ekpa? And I repeat again to any Yoruba that is not comfortable with what we done yesterday, go and die as well. Eloku, gbogbo Yoruba tó bá farasin ta ṣe lánàá, elo jaso make kú dànù. Mad people all over the place. We have moved forward yesterday, and that is the beginning. I have spoken again this morning to Chief Sunday Igboho. For those of you tẹ́fẹ́ convince Igboho pé kó má ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Simon Ekpa, orí yín ti gbálẹ̀ gbogbo yín pátápátá. Gbogbo ẹni mo fi sọ ní bíbá, orí gbogbo yín ti gbálẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Mo sọ fún yín pé ẹ lè wọ àárín èmi àti Chief Sunday Igboho, ẹ lè wọ láyé. Kí ni mo sọ? Ẹ lè wọ láyé. I don't have any problem with our Biafra. Kí ni ká pẹ́ láwọn Biafra? We deal with Simon Ekpa. And let me put this on record for those of you that probably did not know. Before Nnamdi Kanu was picked up, we had 4 meetings I don't have to go into all the details. Myself was in that meeting. It was actually Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that called for that meeting. We did not go for him. He actually wanted to speak to us. And whatever he told us is what we are going along with. We respect.
Are you seeing it? Do you get the point now? Do you get the point now? Whatever he told them is what they are going along with. Now you will understand where this criminal is getting his information that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told Ejiofor that he should take over the activities of IPOB. Why he didn't say it from the beginning? The first time he actually insulted Barrister Ejiofor, he didn't say this one. The only time he said it was after speaking with Yorubas. And the Yorubas, not Yorubas, sorry, because Yorubas are very, very wonderful people. After speaking with Sunday Igboho, the biased, you know, the Afonja and the Koiki, and the other man, backyard professor. After speaking with those people, these are Tinubu's agents. Tinubu's agents. That is the reason why you saw Tinubu singing their Yoruba national anthem, because he want to use them. Maybe he promised them, you know, they should support him, he will support them, you know, something like that. Don't forget that I've been telling you that the reason why this criminal has been shouting no election in Biafra land is to attract Tinubu's attention. Kenya something. That has been the plan and it never changed. And I told you the talks is ongoing. Did I not? And that talks is what led to this Koiki. He is always the TJ hooker, middleman. The middleman that is actually hooking up everybody. Now, they plan to now instill in this idiot who is uninformed. Tell him, do you know you are supposed to be the leader? You are supposed to be the piloter of everything. That, you know, that they actually remove you out of jealousy. That is the reason why I play this. For you to know where this initiative is coming from. It is coming from Sunday Igboho and Koiki. It is not coming from any other place. Okay. If it is coming from, if it's supposed to come from Barrister Ejiofor, who now gave it to Simon Ekpa, since he's not in talk with Barrister Ejiofor? He's not in talk with Barrister Ejiofor. Who gave it to Simon Ekpa? Eh? Hey. I want you people to know that the coming to do something with Sunday Igboho has a very big, it is an organized syndicate, organized crime. They want to use Sunday Igboho as their last shot. Now they discover that we are not mugus, we are not fools. That's why he has to go direct to attack Barrister Ejiofor. Because we did not buy their stupid, you know, manipulation using Sunday Igboho, Kai Media, and the backyard professor, claiming they had an arrangement, which means they are the people who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same way that Femi Fanikayo, they had meeting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Immediately something happened to him. OTF or core 90 degrees or 360. Bubble APC. Are you paying attention? So that you will understand the type of snitch and snakes you are dealing with. You'll find in some of these our Yoruba people. Some of them, not all of them, because there are millions of them that are good people. And there are this Afonja that you find amongst them is still going to live there. the same thing they are doing, handing their struggle over to the enemy. Afonja hand over Ilorin. Ask, how did Afonja lose Ilorin? How did the Yoruba lose Ilorin? It is as a result of Afonja's activities. The same thing Sunday Igboho and this one who call himself Omoyemi Kaikai Media. That is what they did. They lose guard and lose their territory. One thing that you people should know is that we are IPOB, we keep record. Whenever we hear certain things, we get you the precept and present it to you. That is where this criminal is getting his information. Pay very good attention. Let's go back to him.
All right, so here we go. So, how is the sound now? Need to refresh. I believe so. Now, let me start afresh for clarity. After the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order. I want Biafrans to understand the evil that Barrister Ejiofor has done. That Simon Ekpa should pilot the affair of Biafra struggle until he comes out. Barrister Ejiofor came out and vowed that over his dead body,
wow,
will he see Simon Ekpa,
wow,
pilot the affair of.
Wow.
Now ask yourself,
Wow.
is Barrister Ejiofor part of IPOB?
Remember the oath he took. That is the reason why he maneuvered that thing he said there, that rubbish, the shenanigan he just acted. Now, for you to ask yourself, how was it? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say it before he got kidnapped to this Sunday Igboho and Co and all these people who claim that they had a meeting? Or does it mean that they had a meeting after he got kidnapped? These are questions you need to be asking yourself. Because as so many of you may argue that it might be Canon Takano who sold this narrative, it is a lie. It is a lie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he want to pass information, he give it through one channel, that is Barrister Ejiofor. And when he give that information, it must be only Barrister Ejiofor. And of course, Canon Takano is fighting Barrister Ejiofor, so there is no way Barrister Ejiofor will tell Canon Takano. So we know what anyone is capable of in this struggle. We know. Anything anyone is capable of doing, we know. That is the reason why I always tell you, stay safe and stay informed. Because when you are uninformed, you are ignorant. The enemy will take advantage of that to manipulate you. And that is the thing that this enemy is using to manipulate you today. It is the same thing that he is using to manipulate you. But we are here to put you in line if you want to be in line. That is it. So let us proceed.
Is Barrister Ejiofor an IPOB member, or is Ejiofor a Biafra agitator? Barrister Ejiofor vowed and swear that over his dead body will he allow Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra. Barrister Ejiofor accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he has mental problem, that
the way they tortured him in Kenya affected his brain. That is where the war started in IPOB.
Wow.
Barrister Ejiofor swing into action. Summoned all the DOS, not all of them. He informed the Chike Dozier, he informed Chinasa, the Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait, that on no condition will they allow Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra. Because Barrister Ejiofor had ulterior motive that we are seeing today.
Where is the proof? You know, the reason why whenever I am speaking to you in this regard, I bring to you my proof. Remember now, when I told you where this thing of his initiative come from, I brought the proof and I showed it to you. You heard it. Ask him. He's claimed that he summoned a meeting. Barrister Ejiofor is in Nigeria. And the members of DOS, some are in Europe, some are in the US, some are in Asia. So they didn't meet, they had a media meeting. Where is that media meeting? Voice note or anything to show what you are talking about. Because, you know, this has been the way this guy has been manipulating our people. This is the way he's been manipulating you. The reason why I gather so many videos, so that when I tell you that he said this, I will show you how he said it. Ask him, where is the proof that he called all these people? The same Barrister Ejiofor, whom brought the information that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that this criminal should go to Radio Biafra. Now, how did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come to that, conclusion? Because Nelly, Oyibo, Bridget, all these women whom were handling ESN accounts, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu believed that these are Abarayot, that these women are going to actually make a good decision on his behalf. They were pushing, just like you remember when Nelly said, immediately when he mentioned Simon Ekpa, all hell broke loose. That was how they were pressuring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even before he got kidnapped, that he should bring Simon in. He should bring Simon in. He should make him his second in command, because they know what they want to do. And today, all hail Chukwu Okike Abiama, but that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not do it the way they were pressurizing him to do it. Otherwise, this our struggle, we are going to go down to the drain today. Do you know how and why? Because this criminal you see, he came to destroy IPOB made by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to give you shoulder to cry with autopilot done by him. That is politically controlled, so that whenever he want to boycott the election, he charge money. Whenever he want to do anything, he charged. That was, you see what was going on. The politicians in Biafra land, what they plan to do with our ESN, because they have never seen a security that is very committed on that with no blemish like ESN. They wanted that ESN. They wanted them at all cost, because they could not do the job they did. So they look for everything that they have to do to get their hands on the formation of ESN. They couldn't get it. While they have already contacted these women. Now when they contacted these women, then they now tell these women to flaunt this criminal. They contacted him because they contacted them differently. You contact this one will contact this one. Now, everyone in their department, this one will be the media because of he already have audience after interviewing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was when they gave this one assignment. But now what started being the problem is money. Nelly started complaining when he give this criminal money. This criminal claiming he is recruiting boys, he is paying this person, while Nelly is not seeing the result of what she is paying money for. And the next thing, Alenora come to the picture. And Nelly now believe that it is Alenora that Simon is using the money they are giving him to nourish or to furnish. Alenora baby face. That was when Nelly started fighting. And he took Nelly's nude and shared it everywhere. That's how Nelly's nude came out. Took it, shared it everywhere. And this Nelly's nude was a nude that Nelly shared with whoever. When they went to native doctor, trying to do a ritual that will make all of you people to be stupid. And Simon was involved because that's how he got the picture of how the ritual went. Because that is how he got the picture of Nelly's nude. How the ritual went. I did it. This is what I had to do. You know, because they were working together. She has to show him how the ritual ends. For him to know how serious they are in what they are doing. That is the motivation of sharing her nude with these criminals and all these other women. How the ritual they did in order to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not come out. All IPOBs are blindfolded. Then when this issue of money come up, because he is the forerunner, Nelly is the money, the one who brings money from wherever the money is coming from. Because she is a signatory to the account where 750 is, or 747 is. So that was actually what transpired between him and Nelly. Now, he used nude picture to sideline Nelly. After using nude picture to sideline Nelly, he was working with Bridget because during that time, Nelly does not like Bridget a lot. Then he was always telling you, use Bridget to respect me. Nelly, use Bridget to respect me. And in this regard, he was working with them. The issue of money, power, leadership, who is going to be the head. Because from their beginning, their motto is that autopilot does not have leadership. Autopilot does not have a leader. Everything they do is a collective idea. That is when he started claiming leadership and spokesman. That's when so many of them started fighting. Because we agreed there will be no leadership. Now, as a spokesman and you are now becoming leader, people like Nsima, all other people, the people he was able to convince, like Azoka, they now followed him. Started promoting him because he will need a woman for you to be convinced, because so many of you does not know that easiest way for the kidnappers to set you up, they use woman. Because when you see woman, you will feel like everything is okay. You don't know a woman is the easiest way to set up a person. Because you believe women are harmless, women are trustworthy. That's why he recruited Azok. And they hijacked the website. They create account which is for him and Azok, put in the website. Now, the money now, the reason why he now moved away, because he's been raising fund. He's always a leader when they are raising fund. That's when they did not pick up what he was planning. Now he moved away from them, continue raising fund. Change the Umwere account, the almighty Umwere account, the so-called hallowed Umwere account. Change it, put account of him and Azoka. And they are raising funds today for their own self. So they don't need these women anymore because they are now getting the fund direct. So they will use it to do whatever they want to do. That is the reason why they sideline, they call Bridget criminal, they call Oyibo criminal, they call Nelly Akuna, Otto Nelly. They called so many of them who we are sponsoring them, all sort of names, sideline them. Remember that sidelining them does not mean that they are not working for the same result. But you cannot be the leader in this our game. I must decide this game because I play it better than you. That is exactly what is going on there. For you to understand that everything that this guy is doing is fraudulent. And when he is coming in, he knows he's a fraud. So he will make sure that he prepares something that he will use to offload you when the time is right. Whenever, like Azoka, you see now, he has prepared what he's going to use to offload him. When Azoka mess up, you will say, I told you. He makes sure he prepare it. He create and prepare it. He will use it and offload you so that you will not have that face to come and speak the truth of what he does. That's how he sideline Nelly or Nelly. That's what this criminal does. And that's how he manipulates so many of you. So many of you may be wondering, every time we talk about him, for the sake and the health of our people, for the safety of our people, that is the reason why we take it upon ourselves to talk about him. Now, I want you to now think about all these things that this guy has been telling you since 2021. And come to this time now where he is telling you that they said to Barrister Ejiofor that he should take over. Who said? The same man you cannot take order from in DSS dungeon. The same Barrister Ejiofor who was the one who brought the information. Because when he thought that you people are still genuine, he brought the information, not knowing that it is the way they were pushing. These women pushing. Let Simon go in the front because they know that he is the one they want to put in the media space while they are using him to destroy everything. They don't know that the people who contacted them contacted Simon also. They were believing that they were only contacted for them to recruit Simon. They did not know that Simon is also contacted. He has a raw contact for the agendist. That's how he was able to drop this woman and continued. Because the agendist knows that the power is in the media. These women, they don't have media. They were on the ground, funding and directing Simon. They now saw that Simon can do it because he has media. He can multitask. They now sponsor him, supporting him, while those women are doing what they are doing on their own. Now it is like now a competition. Who will create an avenue that will ruin IPOB? That is like what it is now between him and those women and some American people. Who will now create that room that is going to actually destroy IPOB? Whoever does it, it doesn't matter. That person gets the stake. That is the reason why him and those women are fighting. They are working for the same goal, but they are fighting on who is going to be the one to achieve it, because there is a stake. And the stake cannot be released to anyone until you achieve it. Now, you come to listen to what this guy is saying. That Barrister Ejiofor was told to grant him to be the general overseer of IPOB's activities. And Barrister Ejiofor said over his dead body, after making meetings with the DOS, where is the tape? Where is the meeting? Let us continue to hear what he says more.
He knows that if Simon Ekpa parlot the affair of Biafra, some of them who have collected money from the governors,
Wow.
who are rapport with the politicians, who are now the agent of the government, the middlemen of the government, at the same time acting as lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will never be relevant. So in order for Barrister Ejiofor to control Biafra struggle and destroy it, he summoned the DOS and told them that Onyendu said Samanekpa should take over. And he vowed that over his dead body should they allow Samanekpa. That was where the whole attack against Samanekpa started. You know, and let me tell you, all these things, I know it, and it didn't bother me.
Wow.
Because I did not come for self-aggrandizement and for selfish interest in Biafra struggle. Yet, I was still respecting Ejiofor for one reason. For the reason being that he was still parading himself as person who represents Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outside.
Parading himself. Now, let's deal with this matter of parading himself. Simon, you know that he was only parading himself as a person who helped the legal field of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. He was parading himself, which means he is not real, he is not pure. And you, knowing that this guy is not pure, is not real, and you are the disciple of this man that he is not pure with, you kept quiet. You kept mute. Why did you keep mute? And all of a sudden, you started talking. After almost 2 years. It is almost 2 years now, right? And you started talking. Who is a criminal here? Who is a suspect here? So it means that when you saw something that is dangerous, that will harm Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will allow it because you are chasing your own interest. It is for your own aggrandizement. The reason why I am walking towards this lane now, he claimed that Barrister Ejiofor is parading himself, and he knew. He didn't talk. He left those paraders to continue to handle the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who is lying and who is telling the truth? Who care about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and who does not? Since he is parading means that he is pretending to be looking after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. And unfortunately, he's parading, and the one that is looking after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, you know, if I may play a devil advocate, it means that it is Simon Ekpa's lawyer, the one he buy for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Or did he not buy lawyer for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The one who is not parading, who is representing. Did he buy or did he not buy? So if he did not buy, why is he now telling you that somebody who is doing the job is parading? Because having seen that some of this simple English or vocabulary is our problems that we cannot understand it. That's why I am actually giving you a good example and even playing a devil advocate. So in this regard, you allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be there for almost a year. For you now to start confessing that these people has been parading themselves. They are not real. They are not real. So you ask yourself, Biafrans, is there anything meaningful coming out of this guy's mouth? Is there anything that is reasonable coming out of this guy's mouth right now? You are not stupid. You have your brain. Nothing is wrong with it. So use it and reason right now. Tell yourself the truth. After almost a year, almost 2 years rather, he is now only coming now to tell you they are parading themselves. Let's continue. We will hear more.
But you know, The reason why I'm making this broadcast today is because he is gone. He's not relevant again. And I want to show to the Nigerian government that the reign of a Jofo in Biafra struggle as legal person or whatever is ending from today. There is no Dibia that will reverse it. And I will be seeing a new lawyer. I don't know who that lawyer is. That will be leading this any moment from now. I don't.
We are having a network challenges, right? Or signal challenges. I don't know if we are cracking. If we are cracking, somebody from YouTube, please inform me, because I can see your message on the screen. Are we cracking or are we coming out clear as we continue? Please inform me from that YouTube side. Are we coming out clear so that we will address this madness? If we are coming out clear, I need you to inform me. Or if you are watching from Judge Money Blog/TV on Facebook, if you inform me, I will see it. Okay, all is well now. Thank you very much. So, this guy is talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is seeing a new lawyer. This criminal. He is seeing a new lawyer. Now, this where Canon Takano and the Nayanya comes in. This is where Canon Takano and the Nayanya comes in. You see, when he said, I am seeing a new lawyer, that is where Canon Takano and the Nayanya comes in. Remember that when this shenanigans started, Nayanya seized ESN money, refused to release it. Do you know why? So that this criminal will go and convince ESN that the DOS sees your money. They don't want to release it because they have sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the Nayanya is holding that money, holding it tight, sharing it with Canon Takano. Because you know when things are emanating, we will now tell you which direction it is coming from. That is why we are different. Now I want you to know, I am seeing a new lawyer. It is going to come from Canon Takano and this criminal who wear blanket on his head. Because that is their plan. They have IPOB's money. And of course, you will give account of all the money of IPOB they have. That they have refused to bring it even to furnish the ESN. They have refused to bring it even to furnish the legal team. So that is where this one is coming from. So if you see a new lawyer tomorrow, you should know that it is not a good thing, a new deal. That is the plan that he's making with Canon Takano, Nayanya, this criminal one who call himself prophet. This is where those groups join in this shenanigan. And we don't miss our target. We do not miss our target. Pay very good attention as it is unfolding. Pay attention as it is unfolding. Now, let us continue because confession time.
You can't cheat that spirit.
Remember that Canon Takano does